Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows of War live stream at number 23 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, hope your week is going well. We're finishing this week with more Assassin's Creed Shadows. We've got the next 3.5 hours to continue on from yesterday afternoon stream. Now, if you missed yesterday afternoon, we took down the Pirate Alliance and we found their secret cave that some of them have been talking about. We then moved on to looking at the Templars as part of Yasuke's backstory, and we dealt with a swordmaster who was teaching recruits on behalf of the Templars, and it was Yasuke's toughest fight yet, as he made a way through the camp, killing everyone that came at us. And that's kind of where we finished after yesterday. So that's where we're at. We've just finished the swordmaster, and we need to decide where we're heading next. Now, Noae's backstory mission takes us to the east, but there are also missions to the west, like Jun-Jiro and people like that. So we've kind of got to make a decision. I think we head west first, do the missions there, then we head all the way across to the east to do Noae's mission, is my thinking, but I don't know for sure. We should maybe head east first, because we can get back to the west easier. It's kind of trying to decide what's next and what's the best way of doing it. There's still so much to do as well. We're nowhere near being done anytime soon, I would say, looking at it. And I've set myself a target of the 20th of May. Downside to that, we lose Monday because it's a bank holiday. We also lose Thursday next week because I've got an MRI. And my little boy's got a little bit of surgery to go and have done. Nothing major, no concerns. But it's just something he has to have done. So that's all on the same day, luckily. So we're going to lose a few streams next week. And yeah, I've got this self-imposed thing on the 20th, just so we can play Roadcraft when it comes out. What we could do is move this to afternoons only and do Roadcraft in mornings. There is ways and means, but it will take longer to finish, obviously, if that's the case. So I just don't know yet, as it stands. I just don't know what way we're going to do these things. We need to figure it out as we go. But as far as story-wise is taking place, we learn a bit more about Yasuke's past. The Templars have a lot to do with when he was taken as a boy and how he was treated on the ships. But we don't really know much more than that. He always mentions about not being able to say anything to his mum and stuff like that. So there is something more there that we just don't know just yet, that we're waiting on. But let's load him and have a look and see where we're at. So that's the same as it has been, because we haven't done any more main story. That's the other thing I'm thinking. Maybe we do need to do the next main story mission, the next Shinbakfu mission, to move things on, because we can't do any more of Yasuke's backstory anymore until something else happens. So I think that needs the main story to move forward to Shinbakfu. We are 78 hours and 25 minutes in as it stands. But yeah, that's my thinking. Maybe we need to do more. We need to do the Shinbakfu mission to move the story on for Yasuke, because now he hasn't got anything else left to do on his. It still says complete the Templar board, and we don't have anyone else on the Templar board. So that's what we're going to work out. Right, let's let me reply to my boy, and then we shall crack on. Perfect. Okay. So we're currently here after completing the mission previously. As I say, Noae's mission is all the way over here. It's a long way away, but I think we need to go her next. Mainly because we can get back across here to Jun-Jiro fairly simply, I think. And I'd like to get hers moving a bit more forward if we can. So what I think we do, we fast travel back to our building there, and then we head east, potentially, and see how we go that way. And I think that's what we start with. We do the outpost, a bit more of her backstory, then maybe head west, do Jun-Jiro, the missions that side, and then potentially go back and do Mitsuhide as part of the Shinbakfu, so we can move the main story on a little bit more as well. That's kind of where I'm at in my head. Whether that's the right way, I don't know. We'll fast travel back here, as Noae, and then we can start going towards where she needs to go. But yeah, as far as it being the right way of doing things, it's so difficult to kind of keep things moving in a decent fashion without, you know, things feeling a little bit off in that regard. But we can do what we can. Is there any contracts to add? We haven't, and we're not going back. Oh, there is contracts because we bought this place and haven't been and visited it. There we go. Maps updated. We should really look at gear as well. There you go, maps updated there with new missions and stuff to do. We'll have a look at her gear. I don't think there's anything to change. We're not upgrading any legendary gear until we hit level 50. Then we'll do all the upgrading in one shot. And it'll be whatever the highest level of legendary gear we have, that's the one we upgrade, essentially. Mastery points, is she going to need to spend? 2. It's not worth it. We'll hold off there then. Yeah. So my thinking is, from here, we head to this viewpoint here, and then we head over that way. We're trying to get to there, essentially, aren't we? That's where we're heading. We'll clear whatever we come across as we go, and we'll just see how this works. It's one of those, just trying to work out the best way of doing things. Well, these guys will play the musical instruments. Always nice, first in the morning, bit of music. I was thinking of following the paths where we can, but I think we'll run out of paths pretty quickly to where we want to go. But yeah, I think we've got to get her story, backstory moving a little bit. And then when it comes to Yasuke's backstory as well, we just need that to carry on. This must be a path if there's that there. Anything here? So I just seem weird. There's a lamp there. There's a lamp there, which seems a bit weird. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a lamp there, to be fair. Right, we're heading that way. I would assume this viewpoint would be a tree, unless there's a small village or something nearby. I have said before, going through the edges like this can be annoying because you get caught out so easily, but sometimes it's our only option because the map doesn't show us all the roads and stuff to follow until you've already gone and been that way. It's the hills that cause the problem, not being able to get up them. There we go. This is also the way to find any little secrets and things that are hidden around the place as well, though. That's the thing. Right, we're getting closer to the viewpoint at least. Oh, the steps here. This will lead to the viewpoint and this pathway, so that makes things a little bit easier. I'm guessing it leads to the viewpoint. It doesn't look like it does. Potentially could be a shrine or something here then, maybe. I said it, viewpoint's up there. There we go. It's a building. So I'm guessing a shrine. Or not. Is it a shrine? Okay, we're not welcome here. That's the first thing. It can't just be the 3 people, surely.
I should stay hidden here.
Is it really just the 3 people guarding this place? What is wrong with them as well? Oh, okay, he's actually been hurt.
What's out there? Stop her!
Oh, I was hoping to actually get an assassination in there. Didn't quite manage it before they got on us. I always forget we've always got Tanto equipped first, and because of that, the go-to move is to dodge attacks, which wasn't what I wanted, to be fair. I might have to swap over her Tanto and Katana, because Katana's the better weapon. But you need Tanto if you want double assassinations. You can't take it off. Okay. Well, that's this place cleared. Let's now grab everything, viewpoint included. I might do that in a second and change how that works, I think. Because that is annoying. I do keep doing that with the dodge all the time. I don't want the dodge, I want the other move with the katana, but because the Tanto's on first, we don't get that. So I might have to quickly change that. Right, nothing in there. There's actually nothing in this camp, but the viewpoint's the important part. I could climb the stairs, to be fair. But I thought no. Right, grab the chest, and then viewpoint, and then we'll see where we're going next. A new engraving there. Right. Let's do viewpoint. Wrong one. Let's go to the other side. That was the wrong one. Thanks for the likes, much appreciated, whoever that was. So yeah, the focus today, Noae's backstory, learn more about the Iki. That's why we're heading east. And then once that is done, we'll head west, speak to Jun-Jiro, do them kind of little missions there in Key. And hopefully, if there's time, Shinbakfu. And we take down Mitsuhide. Hopefully. I think the main thing west should be Jun-Jiro's way of the wild, as all to us, to be fair. Well, a lot of this will be new because we're heading there. That's our point of call for the outpost. This is going to give us an indication of what we can do along the way, essentially. A few things there. There's a ship out there by the looks of things. Don't think there'll be much behind us that we haven't already known about, to be fair. Yeah, the main things is going to be... There's a few down there, though. There's a town down there. That might be handy, because that may give us a fast travel point back. So always handy to gather when we can. But if we can head to that village, we head up the river here. There's a good lake there. There's got to be something in the lake. Always something in the lake, isn't there? And then we kind of head up and try and get to where we're going there. The assassin outpost. Seems to be a good plan. Although, that on looking around from the viewpoint, it looks not that far away. Looking on the map, it looks a long way away. But we'll see what we can do. It's all about grabbing places to fast travel back to when we come back and clear everything. We'll clear as we go where possible, but we do want to try and make a decent amount of progress. That's the thing. Right. We know there's a village straight down here. It's just a case of getting down there. I've heard a lot of people complaining that they can't travel through away from the roads because it's too difficult to get through the undergrowth. And it is annoying and tricky. It is doable. We tend to travel quite a lot through the forest. And it's worse if you're Yasuke, to be fair. If you're Noae, it's not so bad. Yasuke does make life a little bit harder. But it is doable. Okay, sub-region discovered. Crazy Iceman, good morning, how are you? You had a bad night, so I did as well, to be fair. Wow. Maybe you're just, because you're sleep studying and stuff, maybe it was just on your head. I just kept waking up all the time. It was too warm, to be fair. Oh, we've got something over here. May as well go to the path while it's here. Hopefully take us down to the village that we saw. Yeah, too hot as well, which wasn't helpful. There we go, that's the village we saw from the viewpoint. So we can quickly get here, hopefully. Ah, that's not, is it yeah, I think it is a village. Do you know what? My little boy's favourite flower or colour or tree, whatever way you want to look at it, is the cherry blossom. That cherry blossom is magnificent. It really is. There's an area here we're not allowed.
This is where Kyonyo's ambushers plan to meet. I should stay hidden and see if any are here.
What? Hang on. That wasn't the mission that I expected. Valuable object. So we have got a mission here that I wasn't aware of. Someone has got an email from a little boy's school. So obviously someone has taken their kid to school today with their dogs, and the dogs have been in the playground. Now they're not happy. So I reckon we've just found the ambusher. Accidentally, admittedly, we weren't after him. If this is right, it can't be. I don't think it is right. Or actually, it might be. Western Kumasanzan, yes. Noae just told us he's here. We have. Okay. Well, that's something we might as well do while we're here. It makes sense to clear it. We have found the ambusher. So we need to assassinate this guy here, and Noae is the best person for that. I wasn't expecting us to find him, but there we go. We'll do the best we can to take him out as nicely as possible. We do like a good assassination. Right, where is he is the question. I'm too far away to really focus on him, I think, at the minute. Right, these people are normal civilians, okay, so they're not going to batter an eyelid about us being here. No one in there to worry about. Ah, potentially over there. I'm sneaking because I'm not sure where we can be seen on that. So in some games, you couldn't sleep. Yeah, it happens, isn't it? That's the thing. It's not nice though. Makes you feel really icky for that. Icky's the wrong word, admittedly. It makes you feel really off for that day, doesn't it? Right, he's over there, so we want to get a decent view if we can. Right, we want a view of what we can to try and get him here. Oh wow, okay, there's someone there. There he is. Inu Maru. One of the hunters who tried to ambush our friend, essentially. We will be dealing with him in due course. Right, where's he moving? But yeah, a nice assassination always works really well. I was going to change the Tanto and things around, but I want to leave it for a second. Because we do need a Tanto for a double assassination. I was going to take out the guy that was there, but he's disappeared on us. I don't know if I can go any higher as such. Can I get across? Yeah, we can actually. We can keep moving around. The gold isn't that big a deal to us, to be honest, because it doesn't really... It's only resources, so it's not the end of the world. We don't grab it immediately. Right, what else have we got here? So he's with other people, but that doesn't matter. As long as we could drop down on him, that would be the ideal.
I almost had Kyonyo. It's Kamakichi's fault. Busy playing spy games in that decrepit town in Saika. Kyonyo
I've been seen.
of my katana. Another inch, he'd be dead.
That messed up. I was trying to jump on the tree, and the tree can't be jumped on by looks of things. Yeah, it seems the tree can't be jumped on. Is he actually after us? Is he still down there? Oh, he's look at all them people now. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people looking for us. Wow. Well, at least we now know there's a lot of extras on here. The Animus probably isn't on the right person, though, to be fair. Let's change the Animus, shall we? Good shout, Crazy Irishman. I always forget. There we go. Animus is on the right person now. The other thing I've just seen, there is something on our objective board, which I'm guessing is this guy. There we go. The bounty hunter is always ready to strike when his enemies are least prepared. as he is the ambusher. Right, they're all looking. They'll all calm down in a second, which is what we want. That tree would have been perfect just to sit in and then jump down off. But yeah, you can't. You can get into it, but it's over there. I went into the wrong part by the looks of it, annoyingly. Right, well, our target's there, and he's dead. I like a good assassination. I really do. Where you jump down and you use your blade to kill them. Sometimes, when there's this many enemy around waiting to kill you, it's not a good idea to attempt it. Because it could go wrong very, very quickly and end up you being killed. But he's dead. So we've taken down the ambusher. We are going to get out of this town very quickly. There's a lot of enemy here that I really don't want to get caught up with. Especially not as Noae. If we were Yasuke, wouldn't be an issue. But as Noae, I don't want to get into that kind of fight. So we've taken down the ambusher. But this bounty hunter was always ready to strike when his enemies are least prepared. He met their same fate in the end. We killed him when he didn't know about it. We have another one here. We've got to find a spy's hideout. He's in Western Key, so we don't really need to worry about him at the minute. We're not in that kind of way. Kamakichi, through surveilling or no people, this spy tries to find Kyonyo's exact whereabouts. So they're still after Kyonyo, which is who we're trying to protect. We did gain a new katana. Let's have a look at it. Health goes down by 5, but the days build up. Okay. Actually, everything else is better by a little bit compared to the damage going down by 5. So we'll swap to that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to swap these weapons over because it is annoying me when I go to use a certain move. We probably do need to store some of these weapons shortly as well, to be fair. Yeah, unequip the other slot. Put the Tanto in the B slot. Furtive Tanto of Malice is better. Not very much though. I can't remember which one was using, to be fair. I don't know if it was that one or... We'll keep the Thorn on. Okay, we need to get out of here, ideally without causing too much of a ruckus, because I don't really fancy into a massive fight as we head out. There's a viewpoint this way, so we might as well head that way. Let's say we'll try and stay out of trouble where possible. Yeah, there's too many people here for us to get into a big old fight with everyone. So there's no need to do so either. And we'll wait. We'll come back in due course, I'm sure, to have a look at the village a bit more, but time being, as Noae, we do not want that kind of trouble. We found a new hideout for ourselves. Let's unlock that then. We're currently heading the wrong way, but that gives us a chance. We have got a lot of stuff on us, so we should really store some of our stuff ideally. We've started buying a lot more broken down buildings, I've noticed in yesterday's stream, rather than the nice houses we used to have for ourselves. Now a lot more broken down. Okay, first things first, browse contracts. Each one of these generally gives you something to look for. Valuable object and a Kakariga. So they'll be on the map now. Refill supplies. And then I do need to access storage. I know this is a bit annoying having to do this, but we kind of need to. Probably price worse. We've got a lot of stuff carried on us that we don't really need on us. And I don't know what the max you can carry before you can't pick any more up, and I don't want to have that happen. So let's quickly get rid of a few things while we're here. That'll do. That's fine there. Level 50 is when we next look at upgrading gear, so we're fine there. Trinkets, yeah, we're fine. There we go. And we don't really do any, as most people know, we don't do any real sets or gear that way. We just use whatever the best is at the time. We had a poison katana for a while on Yasuke, that was incredible. But all good things come to an end. Right, can we get up here, or is this going to be a mistake trying to get around here? There's a viewpoint we're trying to get to on the way to the Iki, or the assassin hideout, essentially. Normally, if it's green, you can get up there. I've noticed sometimes with this, though, you still can't. It can be a bit deceiving. Stop. Don't go all the way down. Thank you. Okay. Nearly there. This will give us more locations to head towards as we head towards the assassin hideout. We'll say it is lush green around this area. Some places aren't like this. We've seen a lot of battlefields or battle damage countryside, whereas this lush green is really nice to see. Right, the viewpoint's just up ahead. Is it going to be a building or is it going to be a tree? I'm not actually sure at this point. I guess as this pathway takes you to it, roughly. This one will. There we go. We can't, yeah, well, at the start of the stream I was saying we can't continue Yasuke's backstory now because we haven't got anyone on the Templar board anymore. So until we get another person on the Templar board, we're kind of stuck with Yasuke's backstory. Why are we not allowed here? What? Hang on, that's a bit weird. Viewpoint's there. Oh, I didn't even see there were people here. What are they doing? Okay, we may have stumbled across something here that we weren't exactly expecting.
Careful. This place is on alert.
We are. Not for long, though.
Not good.
I need headshots, ideally. I think there was only 3. We'll find out now. Some sort of camp, it seems. Yeah, just some sort of camp, it seems. Does seem an odd place then to be fair. Right, we'll get viewpoint next. And then we're making progress towards the Iki. Critical hits, strength increased. Temporarily, at least. This is more of a natural rock. Oh, we've done many natural rocks, I must admit, for viewpoints. That's quite a cool one. But it's a nice jump down as well. Okay, we'll do an observation, see what we find around any new places. Mount Takayama has now been synchronized. That's where we're heading. There's nothing new really on the way there. I didn't think there would be, to be fair. Future the other way. Let's have a look at the map. There we go. So we want to be heading more this way. We are heading there. We're just not tracking it. There's a question mark there. Let's head that way. And then probably viewpoint there, and then we can head down, is my thinking, or across this way. Depending how it goes. This is more mountainous here. So crossing that might be an interesting one. I really want to jump down because I think that'd be an amazing jump, but we're going in the opposite direction, unfortunately. Right. Not sure what this question mark will be. What do we think? Ah, okay, so this, we'll have to stop the Yasuke for a minute. This is one of his ones to do. We've got a shrine to clear as well. Before we swap over, we need to I need to check to see if the seasons are about to change, and if they are, we need to use the scouts. We sometimes we forget to do it. See, it's not about to change yet. Okay, we're fine. I don't like losing out on scouts. If we can use them to find people, might as well use them to find people. So we'll swap to Yasuke for this one, as it is his thing to do, and then we'll swap back to Noae once we're done. Wonder what weapon it is this time. Although it looks to be the Naginata, as it's on his back, as is there out front. This could be a Naginata master. Let's have a look.
I never learned formally in the halls of any spear school, but what I do know was proven in battle. Honed on the blood and bone of my enemies. I sense your journey was not so different. Perform this kata and show me your heart.
As I say, every time we do these, I struggle with some dexterity in my hands at times, so we may fail first time, but we'll get there in the end. So here we go, 4 different sets to do. Can we get it done first time? That's the question. Wow, that's a long one. I missed it. What I missed it? I don't even know why I messed up the last bit. I'm sure it was O to press, and I pressed O. Okay. Go again. That's L1. I pressed L1. I swear I pressed L1 when it said L1. Right, we go again. I missed it. Okay, this is the first time we've struggled this much on one, to be fair. Thank you for the like, much appreciated, it was. 4th attempt. It's not even that hard compared to others we've done. But I'm, for some reason, just making silly mistakes. There we go. I swear though, I pressed the buttons and it didn't accept them. But we'll have to move on from that now. Wow, okay. I didn't fully press it. There's no point doing the rest of it. I suppose we could learn the rest of it, but because that should be, I let go of it too early. There we go. Second time of trying, it wasn't too bad. It's better than the first one. Nicely done. Third one done first try. Final one now. Let's get this done for the knowledge point. This one's a little bit shorter than the other ones. Ah, wrong button. I knew I pressed wrong button there straight away. But yeah, less to do on this one. X is a new one. Haven't had to press that before. Ah, too early. Finish it off. Pressed it too early as well. That should have been simple. So X is a surprise throw-in they did there. Third attempt. I did say I struggle with these. I think this is the most we've struggled so far though. There we go. Job done. Before anyone says that as well, I am aware there is a setting in the options that you can turn these off. So they're auto-complete kind of things, but what's the point? You'll actually do them. So that is that one done. Now you're going to have to train him. Complete. Knowledge point gained. We leveled up to the 49 as well. I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. Mastery point gained. So let everything catch up for a second. We'll throw in a save in a second as well. So that is that done. We'll quickly have a look at these mastery points and spend them. We need to work on maxing things out, I think. Have a look at bow. Critical damage. What's that one there? Increased bow draw speed. That would be handy. There we go. We are getting there with a lot of this. Mastery points, we kind of were a bit unsure how to use them with Yasuke. Whereas over time we've kind of got back to kind of figured out how we want to use them. Like the Kenobo is a brilliant weapon. And there is an engraving you can have on any weapon, on any Kenobo, that stops your attack being interrupted, because that's the hardest thing with the Kenobo, is your attack is interrupted constantly because it's so slow. So that is the downside to it. So we've really stopped using it, really. Damage of abilities, we'll take that. Quick knockout. Knockout after grab. Okay. We don't really knock anyone out, we normally kill them, but there we go. Let's check there's nothing in Codex to look at now. Okay, we'll save, give it a quick save now, and we'll carry on heading east. But yeah, Kenobo's too slow. Even we won't allow us to do it at the minute. Because we changed character, it's got to catch up again. I think that's it. There we go. We'll leave that save now. Yes. Okay. I don't know how many mastery points we still need actually for the hidden skills, because that's what we're kind of getting to. 12 more knowledge points to upgrade the hidden skills. Thank you for the like, by the way, much appreciated. They are longer than normal, aren't they? Some of them are. Some are quite quick and easy. Some are longer. I think it depends on the weapon more than anything else. I think that plays a big part. Is the type of weapon involved. Right, we kind of want to head there if possible, as we kind of make our way out across the mountain. There is something in the water. No, it's not. It's on the floor. I thought there was something in the water for a minute. But there isn't. No. Okay. I think we want to be heading up. This heading up could be a really good idea or a really bad idea, I'm not sure. Obviously, it's still in the direction we want to be heading in. Let's see if there's anywhere she can climb further up. We know this is a big old mountain, so try and scale to the top. Without falling down will be the plan. We're going to get all the way to the assassin hideout and it'll be over in seconds, and then there'll be all the way. Then we can fast travel back and carry on the other way. I bet hers is a really small thing to do. Okay, may get stuck here. No, we're okay at the top. All the places we've been, like in the random areas and stuff we've looked at, I'm surprised we haven't found any of these legendary animals yet. Considering we do end up crossing these areas that you wouldn't normally travel through as standard. Definitely all these though, crossing these areas as Noae. Hang on. There's a pathway there by the looks of things. And that'll be heading to the viewpoint. Let's see what that is. We are getting closer to where we're meant to be heading for her. Right, onto the pathway, make life a little bit easier for ourselves. Ah, viewpoint is shrine or temple, one of the two. There's keys in the middle of here. There we go. Anything in the bottom of here while we're here? No. We'll keep collecting the keys as we find them, but whether we actually use them or not, I don't really know. Okay, is that it? There's nothing else here? Ah. It is a shrine. Just out in the open on its own. The viewpoint found. These are all helpful, especially when we come back and try and clear everything anyway. But yeah, just a little shrine building on its own. The views in this are incredible. They really are. It's just amazing, the views you can see. Even the lighting down there, you can see all the lighting in the path down that way. Well, I'm not sure if there'll be anything new show up. Yeah, a few down there towards where we're heading. That's a gold item there. We'll have a look at that in a second. More down that way as well. Right, let's let map catch up for a second then. There we go. So we're getting there. We're making our way over here. I think we should probably head this way next and then up this way for where we're heading. Makes the most sense. Which is that one over there. I would normally go and jump down, but there's something gold over this way. There we go. And for Jun-Jiro, when we go and do his mission, we need to be Noae according to what it says. Kitsune's Revenge. Let's have a look at that trinket. It did look like maybe potentially a village. We lose health. Critical damage goes up by a decent amount. Vulnerable damage goes up as well. Our health is boosted because of the bonus health on this trinket, though. Take the hit and take critical damage? Probably. Let's swap it over. But the lights, I think it was a village. There's a body down here. Well, there's a body. That's a bit weird. Why is there a body here? All I can think is suicide. Hang on a second. Still going to tell me anything, I don't think. No. Kitsune's Revenge, could that be something to do with suicide? Only because that's obviously what's happened, I think. Weird though, that you find these things, random dead bodies, and you have to kind of decide in your own head what caused it. Because you haven't really got any clues to go or anything, but I think Kitsune's Revenge. Kitsune, I'm trying to think what Kitsune is. Wasn't Kitsune one of their people they revered? Not necessarily a god. And Kitsune's Revenge potentially would be revenge on someone. I could be completely wrong with any of that. I just remember reading something previously. I hear people fighting, but generally we stay away from people fighting. Yeah, we've got no need to join in their little fight. They can have their own scuffle. Okay. Viewpoint is next one we're heading to, and then we'll work our way up. I think there'll be a village or something coming up, because by the water you get a fishing village. But yeah, the one with light, I'm pretty sure the one with lights, like you say, was a village. Have you been watching the Metal Gear Solid series, Crazy Iceman? Come on, through the trees. This is the only problem with doing this, is getting stuck. You have. Yeah, I've got some bad news. So, there's a couple of episodes ready to go and they'll be coming out next week. And one this afternoon, in fact. Went to do some editing yesterday. And an hour's worth of footage is corrupted. You need to watch 11. Yeah, there's one out tonight, isn't there? I think. I need to double check my schedule. But yeah, I went to do some more editing. Did a couple more episodes and then found the footage for the next 2 episodes fully corrupted. Don't know what happened. It just won't let me see any of it. It shows recorded, but it won't show me anything, which is really frustrating. But I need to load back in to see where the save is. If it's obviously put me backwards, that's not a bad thing. But I've got a feeling I'm going to be ahead of what you guys know. So somehow I've got to make that work. All the fun of creating videos, eh? Come on, climb up. Can't get up the mountainside. This is the other downside of trying to get up these areas. You can hit a point where you just can't get any higher. Ah, okay. I've stumbled across something because there's a light there. What is that? What have we just stumbled upon? There's a chest there. I can assassinate this person here. Well, I've got no idea why. I don't generally assassinate when there's no idea why we can assassinate. Can't talk to them. I'll loot the chest though. Loyal Traveller, legendary long katana for Yasuke, and improved sheath attack. We've seen this before though. So this is, we saw this, wasn't there a place where that was? It's gonna bug me now if I don't check it out. I swear we saw this. Pirate Coast. We were trying to get to a different place and we came across this randomly. Wasn't a fishing village. It's not there, is it? I swear we came across something similar. Wasn't a cave. Yeah, it's not going to tell me now, but I swear we came across something previously that was similar to what that looks like in yesterday's stream. And it wasn't named location. I can't seem to see it at the minute, annoyingly. It's not a Hatchman Shrine. Had a weird name to it. I'm pretty sure. It was when we was trying to manually get round to areas, so we found it randomly. Oh, it's frustrating. Oh, Buddha's, there we go, Buddha's Rock. So Buddha's Rock we found yesterday, this random location. That looks very similar to Buddha's Rock, if not the same. Because that's a Buddha in the middle there. And there's a guy to assassinate? I don't know, that seems a bit weird. There we go, we'll leave him be. I don't kill people for the sake of it. We may forgo the viewpoint by looks of things. Let's have a look at where we are on the map. Yeah, we'll forgo the viewpoint because we're heading kind of straight this way instead. Mainly because the path to get up to the top will be a lot easier than what we were trying to do. But yeah, so I've got to go into this afternoon, see where the save is going to put me, compare that to what footage I can use, and go from there. But it means I may just have to explain what happened to a certain point, annoyingly. Rather than be able to show it. There we go. Little roll to save ourselves. That's where it gets annoying, not being able to show what we've done. But we'll make it work as best we can, as always. Just frustrating. And I don't know what caused it. That's the other problem. Right, what is this question mark going to be? And then we are nearly where we need to be. But no, wait. Finally made it through the dense undergrowth. Shingu, we've discovered. Is Shingu a place? Shingu's a place, okay. I'm trying to make our way in so we can see. There's a temple here or shrine. Come on. Through the trees. I'm getting stuck in the tree. There we go. Are we down now? There we go. We're in. Okay, we've got honor 3 shrines here. We should do that pretty quickly. I'll get the knowledge point for this dump. One there. We are allowed in here as well, so that doesn't make any difference. That's one. No, we've had it previously. Yeah, it happens occasionally with different things. It's one of those things you can't do much about. It's just frustrating when it does happen. Thanks for the like, whether it was much appreciated. Yeah, we've had it happen in the past. There's something to read here. Let's have a look at what it is. Promise my reading will be better than yesterday. Yesterday, when I was so drowsy, I could barely read what he was saying. This will be better, I swear. Kamano Hayatama Taisha. Pronunciation won't be the best, though. The Kamano Hayatama Taisha is the second of the 3 Kamano shrines, and is located to the east of the Kamano Hongu Taisha, near the shores of the Kamano River. The shrine is often referred to as Shingu, or the New Shrine, as opposed to Hongu, the main or original shrine. During the 11th century, its deity was identified as the Buddha. I'm not saying that name in the slightest, because I'm never going to pronounce that. Basha Haji Yaoguru, or Yakushi Noae, considered to be the Buddha healer who cures suffering and grants long life. This deity was second only to Guanyin and Amitabha in terms of devotion during the Middle Ages. The remains of a medieval port have been found nearby, suggesting that the order of Shingu priests was the most powerful of the Kimono Sanzan due to the advantage of accessible maritime routes. The Kimono Shingu shrine buildings are rebuilt every 33 years. The shrine was relocated to new pavilions in 1390 after a long interruption caused by civil war in the 14th century. The Muramaki shogunate and many lords made offerings to the gods in the form of expensive clothes and furniture, which are classified as national treasures of Japan and remain inside the shrine to this day. Unlike the Hongu, the Shingu shrine remained undamaged, and many items of cultural heritage, including documents from the Middle Age, have been preserved there. Wow. That'd be a place to visit them, wouldn't it? Okay, both our final 2 bit points are over there for the praying, and then that's another knowledge point gained. On that. Number 2 done, and number 3 is just over here as well. That's inside. So I've been over, I think that's 11 needed now for the next level up for the knowledge points. There we go, that is complete. We'll let her catch up. We'll have a quick look around. Some keys down there to grab by the looks of things. Okay, so that knowledge point takes us to needing 11 more. I was correct, 11 more needed. There's some keys down there for us to quickly grab. At some point, I don't know when but we probably will end up using these keys. Who is that? And we're being attacked. I don't know who by. But I don't know who that is. Some random person is attacking us. We've had this before, and they're normally pretty difficult fights. We have got katana on this time though. Whoa! Tried to block. That did not work in the slightest. Getting vulnerable there by doing that correctly. Watch out for his attacks, they are strong. Oh, he missed that one though. Maybe a good attack, good miss from us. I want to know who this guy is. He might be part of the secret order that he's been attacked by previously. Oh, he's going to heal, is he? Managed to knock the healing out of his hand. Man, that's fast. So we got caught out so quick. Oh, he caught. No! Oh, we messed up there massively. Stay away from a second when he's doing that. A knockback move is really cool, I like that. There we go, we got him. We don't know who he is. All we know is he attacked us. Epic Gameplay, good morning, how are you? Target killed. The Pathway Yamabushi from the Yamabushi Imposters. No clue. We'll have a look at who that is really in a second. Wow, that was a 5.5 though. That was tricky. The red moves weren't too bad. It's the white moves that you can block were so difficult to block correctly because I was so quick. How are you this morning, Epic Gameplay? Medical issues stuff. For reading issues. That's a good point. He was not 10 levels above you. That's true. He wasn't 10 levels. Right, let's find out who that was that randomly attacked us. We'll find the bit building here for fast travel. Who was it? Oh, I've got to find it, aren't I? It's going to make me manually find out who it is. There we go. It was the unknown organisation. Again, these random organisations we don't know anything about that keep coming from nowhere and attacking us. And it's not the Templars, because that's a separate list of people. Thanks for the like, well, much appreciated. Good morning to you. The Pathway Yamabushi, this individual seems to be part of the larger organisation with nefarious goals. Leads may be found about its members and motives. We've found no leads so far. The only one we've managed to let live is the village Yamabushi. But, yeah, we just get randomly attacked. Some point, hopefully, find out who they are. I don't even know what we gained from them. It wasn't obviously for Noae then. It was for Yasuke. What did he gain? Oh, a new katana. Loyal Traveller. That's not the one we gained just now, I don't think. Oh, new Naginata. Because obviously the guy was using Naginata, wasn't he? Is a Nagi's Reach. It's a good Naginata, to be fair. Mastery points, we've got 2 to spend. Let's have a look at katanas. Anything we can put it into it. Consecutive hits, there we go. Right, we're heading towards Noae's mission to learn more about the hidden blade that she carries from her father. And we're nearly there, to be fair. So, we made our way to Shingu. We've got to cross the bridge over here. We now have a way of coming back here as well. we go up there and we find this pathway to this hidden hideout. Hopefully, we'll then find out a bit more about the hidden blade. But yeah, this nefarious group who randomly attack us. Not sure. I'm assuming we will find out more about them in time, but currently, and you have to think how far through the game we are. You'd think these things that are hidden wouldn't be hidden anymore, because you kind of feel like we are a long way through. But yeah, it still seems there's so much we don't know about, which for me is always a good sign. No matter your distance through a game, there's still things to see for the first time. I always find really good. Hang on, I can hear a person. And this is not where we're going, but I just heard a person making a weird noise.
Why is there a shrine all the way out here?
It is devoted to two gods who saved Emperor Jinmu.
Saved him how?
They threw themselves into an oncoming storm, so the Emperor could reach land. Such noble sacrifice.
Okay, so the story to the shrine is a shrine to two people that allowed themselves to die for the Emperor. I always find them stories interesting to listen to, because there is normally a bit of truth to them. There's nothing else to pick up here, it's just a little shrine. But yeah, a lot of the stories that you hear the villagers talk about generally have a bit of truth to them. Right, we've got to find a way up to where we're heading. I don't know if it's the main path will lead us there. I think the other one would have done, or there'll be an offshoot path in a second. This is meant to be a hidden hideout. So I doubt it's on the main path. Path of the Chosen, there we go. Path of the Chosen is a path we need to take to find this, I'm guessing. Where is the... Oh, hang on. We've missed something there. No, Path of the Chosen is actually one for Yasuke. That's a person he needs to go and learn from. Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting. Right, we do need to go and look at that in due course, but let's focus on what we're doing first. Oh no, actually, is it? Is that Path of the Chosen how we get to the hideout? Because the tree jump there. I reckon we need to go to that start point. I don't reckon we can get there otherwise. That tree jump looks like that's the route we need to take to get this hidden hideout. Trying to get down. The problem is you don't follow the normal paths. Right, I reckon that's the start of the route. So let's follow the route properly, and then hopefully...
This feels familiar.
There we go.
Kakushibaiki territory.
Yeah. So anything yellow now, the yellow markers, is the route of the Chosen that we need to follow. And that looks like we're jumping down, to be fair. Oh no, we're swinging across. To that over there. Okay. I wonder how much we're actually going to learn now about the hidden blade and how our father came about having it. Hopefully we'll get some decent answers. Where am I going to? Oh, I think it's a double. I think we've got to jump and then connect again. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hook, line and swinger. Trophy achieved. I'm assuming that's trophy for double swing. That was quite cool actually, to be fair. Okay. Up we go. That's in the tree. I'm guessing we're going up. Oh, it's actually in the tree itself. From that, where are we jumping? Not there then. It's like no, we're crawling. Look at that. I didn't see that down there. It's a crawling bit. The tree kind of made me think, we're going up, but actually no, the tree wasn't going up. You've definitely got to be wits about you following these trails. Path of the chosen. Are we chosen? That's the thing. I don't think is it meant to be as hot as yesterday today, Crazy Irishman. I'm not sure if it is meant to be or not. Right, follow the yellow. We're swinging again, aren't we? Up. It's not always obvious where you're heading immediately, that's the thing. You've got to definitely have your wits. No? Okay, that'll do. I will say the assassins have definitely hidden their places pretty well, making you really work to figure out why and what was going on previously. Right, this is the tree jump that kind of told me we needed to go back and start this properly. Was it this one? I think it was this one, wasn't it? Yeah. Full now. I don't even think a roll would save us. I think we would be dead. Was it that one? Ah, no, it might be this one, actually. No, I don't know which one it was, to be fair. It was one of them that kind of gave us the clue that we needed to follow the proper path. No, don't fall down. Then you mess it up. Okay, that's a chair. And there's some wood here, so we're getting closer, I think. I'm guessing we're swimming here. Would be my guess. In terms of, I think we're swimming under. Is there a way to go diving down? No, I was wrong. We're climbing up the, up here. It looked like it was a dive down bit, but no. Okay, we must be nearly there, surely. Another swing across. Underneath the game. It's only a high of 20, is it? Oh, that's not too bad. To be fair, my house doesn't get that hot, so it's not too bad. Garden does, but the actual house itself doesn't. Good for me. I think we're here. We are with Yamabushi, so the organisation that we were just talking about. This is another one. We've already taken down one of them. Now we're being attacked by someone else. Who's part of the same organisation. After getting all the way up here to the hidden hideout, this guy knew about the hidden hideout. He's level 40, he's the same level as us. The downside is I've not got very many rations because we used them previously and haven't restocked. And he doesn't seem to do any white moves. It's only red moves he seems to be doing. Which means we can't block any of his attacks. Right, what I need to do is keep away from him for a start. That hurt. I was trying to swap the smoke bombs. For that reason, so we can get a couple of attacks in. Come on. He runs away from the smoke bombs and gives us an in. Oh, nice. We made him vulnerable. Try and take advantage of that if we can. Knocked the healing out of his hand as well, like we did do it previous. Need to find out who these Yamabushi really are. I think we're doing well at trying to stay out of his thing, out of his reach. So whoever this organisation are, they know about the hidden assassin hideouts, which says a bit more about them and how clued up they are, doesn't it, really? No! Thought he was in trouble there. We got him! These tough fights today. Tough fights. That's twice now.
Deranged. How long has he been out here hunting people? How long has he been alone?
Too
and
long.
He said for Lord Nobunaga. Another Yamabushi imposter with that name on his breast.
So why are they saying for Lord Nobunaga? Obviously we were against him originally when he attacked Noae's homeland, but still. Okay, another Yamabushi. The Clifftop Yamabushi. This individual seemingly part of a large organisation with nefarious goals, leads move found. Again, all we know is they're saying for Lord Nobunaga. But why? E-player, good afternoon. Good afternoon? Getting ahead of myself. Good morning. How are you? Hope you're well. Salutations. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. Wife in Australia, pilot said it's a cool 20 degrees. I'll have to look to the wife, so that's a balmy summer. That's very true. That is very true, Crazy Iceman. Like that. We did gain a weapon for Yasuke from that, and it was another Naginata, as he was using one. Lustrous Pearl is the one we gained, and it's better than the one he's currently using, so we'll use that. Again, we don't know why he attacked. We don't know much, but this is the assassin's hideout from the Path of the Chosen. Hopefully we'll get some information now.
We are the shadows who serve the light. This must have been their creed. It feels true to our league too. Yasuke would like it.
4:38. So it's afternoon for you, morning for me. I got it right in the end then.
This letter speaks of my mother.
Ah.
My mother was a master shinobi, and her students respected her. I guess she was recruiting in this region.
So outpost recruitment ladder.
Outpost.
Hang on.
The Kakushiba Ikki live on. I wish I could tell them.
So this is the last outpost. Outpost recruitment letter from Kishi, Jotaro and Sada. You have proven yourselves as worthy recruits. Tomorrow we travel to Iga, where the masters of the Kakushiba Ikki will determine your fate as a member of our league. A great honour, but not an easy task. While you may know the reputation of Master Momochi Sandayu, it is Master Sasayu that will need convincing. Disrespecting her could prove to be a fatal error. Her determination is only second to her lethality. I've seen her cut down 4 samurai in the blink of an eye. She is who we aspire to become. She leads our fight, and she is our future. So that was talking about Noae's mother, essentially. And this will be a Yunoshin's hood, epic headgear for Noae. Path of the Chosen complete. That's a knowledge point gained as well. I wasn't letting everything catch up. I think that's everything. I think it's 10 more knowledge points now for a rank up. Let's have a look. 10 needed. The hood we'll have a look at, and then we'll go and see where her story's taken us. We lose health though, but we do gain more damage with the kunai again. Is it worth the change? Don't lose that much. Just over 100 health. That's a proper assassin's hood, isn't it? We'll swap to it for the time being. It's not the end of the world if it's not that good. Right, where does her story lead us? No, that is Noae's story now complete for the time being. We haven't got any more information to go on. That is her story complete. The only thing left then, backstory-wise, is Yasuke. But we can't do that because the Temple board has no new characters. So, this is where we got to, which was what I knew was going to happen. We'll give it a save, and we've got a decision to make. We either go and... I think we should go and do it, to be fair. So Jun-Jiro has been waiting for us for a while now to go and see him. And he is all the way to the east. Down here. No. No. There. Jun-Jiro's there. I reckon we should do the missions that are here. I think we should go and do Jun-Jiro, and then once Jun-Jiro's done, Shinbakfu, which is the... Well, I think the next Shinbakfu person we need to take down is actually the penultimate one, Akechi Mitsuhide. But I know Jun-Jiro's been waiting a long time to talk to us. So, and that's a Noae mission for that one. And it'll only be something small. So I think we head to where Jun-Jiro is, do his mission, and then we head to Mitsuhide, which means speaking to Lady Neen first. So, to do this, I know there's something valuable down there. Jun-Jiro is right over here. My thinking is then, we go to our place here. We'll go as Yasuke. There's a Kakariga to do here, which I think is a Noae mission, to be fair. We might stick with Noae for a start then. We'll travel over here. There's a random mission we know nothing about there in Seika. And then from there we head south. Once that's done, Mitsuhide is our next target. I think that makes sense. So let's fast travel as Noae because I think that's a Noae mission there. I think. And then hopefully doing the Mitsuhide quest will unlock more backstory for Yasuke so we can do his story. Because I didn't use the scouts. Should have realised it was changing season. It doesn't matter, we just lost the use of them. We've just lost out using 7 of them. But it's alright. Does sound like a plan. I think that's the only way. Because the main story isn't just the Shinbakfu. The main story, it seems, is also the backstories of Yasuke and Noae. And the reason I say that is because we completed some of the backstory for Yasuke and then we completed Act 2. So I kind of think that's how the way it works. Right, refill supplies. I don't think there'll be anything to add contracts-wise. We'll accept these two just to give us more locations on the map. There we go, some more locations added to the map there. Right, so we're heading essentially to there, but before we... I've got to track it. Alright, we'll track that first. There is also a contract, destroy the target, so what we'll do, we'll quickly knock this out because that gives us... I've got to track... Okay, we'll track that. Only because that will give us more supplies and stuff when we get to level 50 and want upgrades and stuff. So we'll quickly go and get that done. And it's close to where we are anyway. But yeah, this will give us supplies. When we hit level 50, at some point around that level we need to head back to the hideout to upgrade gear. What's going on here? Are they treating her badly? They are. We don't allow people to treat people badly, I'm afraid. Always helps civilians every opportunity we get. Plus, they also give us information, which is always key. Information is worth more than gold.
Thank you. Please, let me repay you. Anything new around here you can tell me?
I didn't get an option that time. Normally you get a choice. I mean, maybe because scouts haven't been used and they're maxed out. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on down there, isn't there? 3 things all in one place. 4 things in one place down there. Okay. Right. Contractor clue is just over here. Be a small camp essentially that we just need to take care of. There we go. I ran past as quickly as I could, so I couldn't really spend too long finding us. Right, let's quickly mark everyone up so we know where they all are, and then we take them all down. Noae probably will be enough to take everyone down in one go, hopefully. Someone is searching for us, but he's no longer a problem. And the actual mission itself is to destroy. Is actually to destroy an object, which is just in there. You just basically walk over it. Right. See him down there. Him over there. One more guy is just in there. There's 2 more actually. One over there. Too far away, I think. No. He's dead. One more person. There we go. Everyone is taken care of. There we go. Quest complete. We walked over the box that needed destroying. Make sure we pick up everything while we're here. All good supplies for our camp. But easy contract cleared. And that will give us some resources to use when we get to level 50. Okay, job done. We'll get out of here as well. Easy peasy. Dodgy area for the map, lots of crime. Yeah, it does. There's something going on. Right, that's where we're heading next. We'll cut through here while the storm is going on. I do like the storms. The noise the storms make in the trees and things is impressive. And we've kept us Noae because I think this is a Noae mission, the Kakariko. Otherwise, I'm wrong, and it's the Yasuke training, but I can't quite remember which one's which name-wise. Okay, we knew that. I think the shortcut through the forest was the better idea. She's got a decent amount of stamina as well, I've noticed with Noae. She can run for quite a while. And she doesn't sound as out of breath as Yasuke does when you make him a sprint. Right, we're here. Is it a mission for her, or is it a mission for Yasuke? I'm completely wrong. A Kakariko is a building we can buy. Oh, I'm completely wrong. I actually thought it was something else. Okay. Well, we've done that. That's fine. We're heading to the viewpoint over there anyway. We've just bought a new building for us to rest. I say building because they've not been houses. Recently. Oh, this one's a little bit better. We've got a fence. Hang on, people talking nearby.
twice before heading that way.
People are going missing. I should investigate. Maybe I can help.
People have been going missing, according to these people. So we're going to have to look at that in a second. That won't come up. I don't think that will come as a normal mission. I'm not sure. But yeah, better house this time. A lot of their houses recently have been, well, not houses. Refill supplies. Check the contracts. Obviously, we have cleared one. That will take time to reset. But we'll track these two. Ignore the mission that's on, it doesn't matter, we're not going that way. Right, so we heard that people have been going missing. But they won't talk to us about it. They said about going to the shrine though, I think. So, from what I can see, there's a pathway up there which I'm guessing is a shrine. And that's the town where we want to be going. While we're here, let's head up and see what this is. I'm pretty sure they said heading up to the shrine. When there's a mission like that they only talk about but don't give you anything. Big bone, big muscled. To go on. It's the kind of thing you have to do there and then, otherwise it's so easy to miss. I don't think it's this way though. Yeah, I don't think it's this way. Where else were they talking about? That's the question. And the problem is there's going to be no objective on the objective board. But I don't think they were talking about that way. I don't think that's a shrine location up there. It's annoying when you're not sure quite how it works, what the mission's going to be. Although it could be linked to the one that's in the town. Where were they talking about is the question. Problem is you can't talk to them. And they're not repeating themselves. I think it's one of those things we're going to have to come back and figure out. Because at the minute, unless it's linked to something else, although there's a shrine over there. Could that be what they mean? I wonder if this is what they're talking about. So where are we on the map? Yeah, this could be what they're talking about then. People going missing when they go over to a shrine was what I got from them. So I wonder if it is up here. Okay, it is a red area. Which means enemies are about. A woman needs help this way. This is a trap. Enemy? Although it says enemy, I can't kill him. They've been killing lots of people here, though, by the looks of things. But yeah, I can't assassinate him, although it says enemy. And because the only people you can mark up are enemies. There's no assassination, strangely. Lots of fighting been going on here. Lots of people dead. We're about to be ambushed. Yeah.
But a little thing like you?
Oh, that's an actual forest. Oh, it's a forest Yamabushi. It's more than an ambush. That's a Yamabushi. The third one we found today. And he's got poison on his weapon as well, which isn't going to be helpful. But that's the third Yamabushi today, which means they seem to be getting more prevalent. Which means we may be closer to discovering why they're after us. as they seem to be attacking a lot more. Ah, caught us there. That was a white attack that time. It's the first time I've seen him do a white attack. Come on, Mr. Yamabushi. To be fair, his attacks aren't that difficult. He's not really getting any hits in. We'll do a few blocks occasionally, and that's about it. This Yamabushi isn't very good. Compared to the others, who were doing lots of damage, quite a lot. He's healing now. That was annoying. I didn't manage to stop him healing. I was too busy trying to throw a smoke bomb. The smoke bomb seemed to upset them. But yeah, this Yamabushi is not as good as the previous ones. This just doesn't seem as strong, to be fair. He's nearly down. Oh, caught us there, though. We got him. Forest Yamabushi is down.
This was no true Yamabushi. The monk should be left to live in peace.
So, this started just from overhearing a conversation where two people talking, saying people disappearing at a shrine. That's where that came from, to them finding a Forest Yamabushi. Let's have a look. Another member of this nefarious organisation, the Forest Yamabushi. Again, this individual seems to be part of a larger organisation with nefarious goals. Leads may be found about its members and motives. Still don't know anything about them, but we've taken down 3 Yamabushi so far today. So the shrine is all clear at least now. This guy up here, did he come down and attack us in the end? The one that I couldn't kill? He must have done, because he's not here anymore. Who are this organisation? That's the question. Right, let's focus on where we're heading. Should really change to Yasuke. We haven't used Yasuke really today. We do try and swap. So we'll swap to Yasuke now. Port Trader, follow this road. We'll probably end up needing to swap back to Noae to actually get the viewpoint. But she seems to be doing everything today, so let's swap over. Give Yasuke a chance to do something today. We have to be Noae for Jun-Jiro's mission anyway. We don't have to be, but actually story-wise it makes sense, because it says on there he wants Noae to help him. Weapon-wise, we did gain a weapon from him, I think, which would have been another Naginata, I'm guessing. It is another Naginata, because that's what he was using. And it's a Naginata of... Why is he not poison? He was using a poison Naginata. Okay. We do need to take Naginata off, mainly because I want a bow back on. Blood Rain. That's got the most health. Yeah. Prefer to have a bow on. 2 more to go. Yeah. There's the last guy playing Boston, exactly. But yeah, you reckon 2 more, and then we find out what the group actually is doing. But this is why when you overhear conversations, you need to stop and listen. Because you wouldn't have found that otherwise. Right, there should be a trader here. Which trader is here? They're all a little bit afraid of Yasuke.
To you, discerning customer.
You see how they're reacting to him being here. They're all a bit afraid of him. We only ever hideout resources. We only ever buy. Oh, you can buy crafting material, gold. Wow. Only ever buy anything that we need for collectibles. Really, other than that, we don't buy or sell anything.
Farewell.
Port traders seem to be more materials when you need them, and some valuables as well. So we're heading to a town. I'm guessing it's a town or village. There is a mission here to look at. I'm not too sure what that's about. The world out there, but the mission we want is over here, which is Jun-Jiro. But yeah, it does look like two. You are right. It does look like spaces for two more in that group. Why? Why are they after us, and who are they part of? Because they're not part. They keep saying Nobunaga, which seems weird. I don't know. I'm looking forward to finding out exactly why they're after us, though. To be fair, let's make Yasuke run.
Oh, my mon! Such is the suffering of the curse that befell us, the Fukui family.
Curse?
What happened here? The Fukui curse has taken place.
I swear I've heard about this curse before.
Misfortune. I am starting to think the Fukui curse is a bad sense of direction. What is my fate?
I swear I've heard someone else say that what's curse.
No one can help me.
We'll always help where possible.
Are you sure you do not need help? I could help you find your way home.
And strengthen the Fukui curse? No. The stars will guide me home. The stars will answer in time.
So we don't gain anything from that. I'm guessing we should have refused, and that would have meant we gained something from it. So we picked the wrong answer essentially. I think I've done that more than once now. I'm sure the curse is named the same as well. Should have known better. Okay, we're making our way to the village. Yeah, not far. We're nearly there. And then we'll see what these missions and stuff are that's there. Oh, we're about to be ambushed, aren't we? No, that's a camp. Is it just a camp? Yeah, it's just a camp. I don't need to fight them. If they chase us, we'll kill them. Why can't I kill him with a headshot? I should be able to kill him straight with a headshot. Oh, someone's got a Teppo. Well, since they decided to attack, we'll destroy them. Just remember, it wasn't our decision to attack them. Give me normal arrows. Is that everyone? They decided to attack. We'll raid their hideout while we're taking them all down. They could have just let us be. They didn't have to attack us, but you know. So we're going to loot him for some valuables that we don't do anything with. Anything else? I think that's everything. Okay, camp raided. I wasn't going to bother, but because they attacked, they lost out. They could have left us, that's the thing. So this looks to be a town that we're coming to then. some keys just out front to pick up. Viewpoint is probably somewhere really silly that Yasuke can't get to. Oh no, this wants us to look. This isn't... Okay. Seika. Let's have a look about Seika then. In the Key Valley, a league of followers of the Ikko sect, known as the Seika Shu, people of Seika, emerged. Seika was the name of the village in the delta. Additionally, other similar but less powerful Ikki were created throughout the region. These autonomous leagues were led by Jizumarai, small warriors, and wealthy peasants who pledged allegiance to the Honganji of Yamashina, the center of the Ikko sect. They oversaw both rice-growing peasants in the plains and valleys and people of the sea, the Kaimin, who were fishermen, salt makers, and navigators. The Kaimin were a maritime army often labelled pirates by their enemies, who protected the region's coasts. The Seika purchased firearms from their neighbours at Nigoroji, and with that their fleet formed an imposing military force that initially allowed Honganji to resist Nobunaga. In the late 16th century, these groups coexisted without conflict and were even allied, despite their religious differences. They understood that their common enemy was Nobunaga and then Hideyoshi, who aimed to weaken, reduce, and crush them if they resisted. The combined army of warrior monks from neighbouring Nigoroji and the Seika formed a force of 30,000 men armed with muskets who could challenge any daimyo and provide significant support to Honganji. They stood up to Nobunaga in 1577, but eventually agreed to obey him for a time in 1580. However, they succumbed to Hideyoshi's military power in 1585. The affiliation of the Seika with Honganji has been debated, as the Seika had considerable autonomy. Some Japanese historians even contest the label of Ikko League for the Seika, as the religious dimension of the movement does not seem to have been as significant as in other regions. Wow. They were powerful. At one point, the people from this village were very powerful as a force, a fighting force, but eventually succumbed. They could have lived, exactly. They picked the wrong option, paid the price. At least then we can just say it's not our fault. We didn't kill anyone because we didn't choose to. It was self-defense. That's how I like to see it. Right, viewpoint is there. There is a mission here as well. Let's have a look around the village. And right, we've got a building we can buy here as our new hideout. There we go. It's always handy to buy these just because it gives you a point to come back to. Don't want the bow out. Swap to katana and then put it away because we're scaring people. And now we can actually observe properly now. That's the point. If you've got a bow out, you can't observe normally. You just shoot, you aim your bow, and people then get scared. There's something there. That's Jun-Jiro there, according to that. That can't be Jun-Jiro. That's something else that blew Mark, I'm sure. Where's our house? I was actually looking for... Oh, this is our house by the looks of it. Someone's sweeping outside for us. Okay. These will be the same. It's these two I wanted to make sure are on. Although I think they're both the same every time. Jun-Jiro's there. I don't think there's anything else to do in here. How are we with equipment for Yasuke? Has he got loads on him or not very much? Loads. Okay, we're quickly, while we're here, use storage. Get rid of a load of his stuff so it doesn't ever tell us we can't pick stuff up. Always my fear is we're going to get to a point we can't pick anything up. As I say, level 50 is when we want to upgrade stuff next. And we'll only upgrade the highest number or highest weapon or armor that is legendary quality. That's why we'll leave one legendary of each type in the slot. Bows. That's the problem with Yasuke. He's got so many weapons. Also, for those that are playing this themselves, there is the roadmap came out the other day, and in the roadmap, interestingly, we are going to get a new weapon for Noae in a future update. Samurai helmet's not too bad. I don't want the Templar armor. The Templar armor is the one we don't want to wear. That we gained yesterday. How is that 43? That's so low. We'll get rid of that one. Which one of these is a destroyer? So the destroyer samurai armor is a Templar armor. We're going to get rid of that. So it's the master armor one there. Even though it's the better one, I refuse to wear Templar armor. Right, that's the Yasuke all sorted. So there's a mission over here that's a standalone mission. We don't know quite what it is. There's also something in here. Why is there a blue marker just there?
The way those Ikko-Ikki monks were looking for a nurse? Most unusual. Someone rich or important must have fallen ill.
Okay, so someone's fallen ill, and the monks were looking for a nurse. So that means something. There's the castle there. There's 3 Daisho to kill there. We'll try and do that in a second. So the monks were looking for a nurse. That's why she was blue, because it was information. Okay. There is a question mark just there. It's a little way away though. And as I say, there's another mission here as well. So we've just got to remember about the monks. It's if there's a temple up there, the monks will be something to do with it. They're just chilling out. Ah, no, this is monk houses. Okay. I wonder if it's something to do with this then. Because there is a mission here as well. Still a little bit away, actually. Supposedly this is monk houses. Further along is the mission that's standalone. Nothing interesting really showing up. Just got to try and remember what the ladies said, because that generally will lead to something. I wonder if it'll be another Yamabushi, essentially. Right, this mission's around here somewhere. It says up, so it's got to be someone. It's all the salt they've collected. Telling me there's someone up here who has the mission. Sorry, little girl. Still going up? I think we are. There's a chest to collect.
Makes for a nice view of the port.
Okay, we'll see the nice view of the port in a second then. Ah, mission's there. Okay, chest is here. That's a fancy chest. What's that going to give us? Bell Tower outdoor cosmetics for the hideout. At some point, I might just get every cosmetic we've gained and chuck it in the hideout at some point. Right, what does this do? Sightsee. As Yasuke as well. Considering he's not from here.
I wonder where they're going.
The big ones prepare for quite the journey. See? They're readying the sails.
I forgot you were Yasuke the sailor before Yasuke the samurai.
Hardly. But I have been on many ships.
Not by choice,
What's
though.
it like?
Well, there is the seasickness. Long days on the deck in sun or rain. You grow tired of the spoiled rations. But there are also the sunrises and sunsets.
It's a lovely view.
You chase the light. Even when you do not catch it, they are the stars.
And when you got to land, what did you find?
You would be surprised. It is a world divided by treaty. Conquered before their boat even touches the shore. Even this one, at least, That is what they think.
More division. I was hoping for something else.
I have also seen churches that are more art than architecture.
I do love these
I have
moments between the
smelled
two of them.
spices so fragrant, one sniff is a punch to the nose. And the clothing. Oh, you should have seen what they put me in when I arrived.
You didn't keep it for parties?
Surely Lord Nobunaga had it burned. It is a dark world chasing its own light. A realm of exploration. Those same kings who send conquerors send men in search of knowledge, discovery.
The explorers must be brave.
Yes, they sail into the unknown.
Then let's go. Out there. I want to see it for myself. We'll steal a boat.
All right. You will flop on the deck like a fish to distract them while I push the captain overboard.
No, I'll push the captain overboard and you'll flop on the deck to distract them, wearing the outfit you arrived in.
Oh, you think so?
That's a
I
nice
have a
moment.
better idea. I say we stay. For now. I do not know about you, but I like it here.
It's far from perfect. But I guess the world out there isn't perfect either.
We do not need perfection for peace. Once we have it, perhaps I will wave to you from the shore as you set sail, explorer.
We'll see.
I know Noae wants to see the world, but I wish she could see the promise of the one she's in.
A very nice moment between the two of them. It's one of those random little missions that kind of gives you more of a story between the two and how they're bonding now from how they started, unsure of each other. Get off the ladder. And now bonding over places like that. Right. That seems to be the mission. That mission done. We still need to work out where the monks are to do with supposedly someone's ill. Viewpoint is still to be gained, which is up there. What else have we got here? The monk houses are here. And we heard about the monks needing a nurse. So we'll try and head back to the monk houses because I think there's something there. Seika Castle we need to take down. And there was a question mark there. And then we'll head south as Noae for the Jun-Jiro mission. And then we'll see what time we've got left. Hopefully, plenty of time to go and deal with Lady Neen and the penultimate Shinbakfu Mitsuhide. That's the plan anyway. But yeah, a nice moment between the two. I like that. I think the way they put those in has worked out really well. Okay, what's going on with the monks? Because there's something not right there if they needed a healer. And maybe something we might not be able to figure out now. That's the other thing. Can't see anything. But these are supposedly monk houses. Well, she's actually selling meat by the looks of things. Am I in the monk houses? Are we in the right place? Yeah, we are. So monk houses, well, just across from us. That's stables. So monk houses are these on the left. So we heard them say, we heard two ladies say they were looking for a healer. Are we allowed in here? We can come in, okay. We can also kill them. So why are they looking for a healer is the question.
Stop staring, or you will. That's all for now.
I'm not staring at you. Chill. So observing, they don't like us observing. I don't know if there'll be anything in here. There might not be. But they were saying there's someone injured. I'm not seeing anything in here though. Oh, hang on. There's another blue marker down there.
No, I saw him. Hyunyo. Dangerous people look for him.
Ah,
Maybe they
it's all
will
about
come to
Konyo still.
Saika.
He's saying about the dangerous people may come to Seika. When we talk to him, will it?
Careful.
I'm not attacking you, chill. So, there's something here. Warrior monks. Let's have a look at these. So what we're overhearing is still to do with Konyo and the Yamabushi. We just don't quite know. No, it's not. Konyo is hunters, not Yamabushi. So it's something to do with the hunters coming looking for him. Potentially, that means one of the hunters is here. Okay, warrior monks, or Sohei. In ancient Japan, the main sources of revenue for Buddhist monasteries, of which there were many, relied heavily on estates, where peasants worked and the various tolls placed on the roads. To protect these domains from powerful and greedy neighbours, early Heian period monasteries called on the men-at-arms employed by the estates to defend them. These warriors were tonsured and considered part of the monastery staff. Their role was to deter anyone hostile to the monks by their sheer presence and, if necessary, make the peasants pay their shares. They also defended the domain from common brigands and used their weapons, which were typically fushards, to pacify crowds of monks who would gather to protest measures taken by the central authority. That they considered unfair. That is how the great monasteries of central Japan, such as Tadashi, Kufukushi in Nara, and Rakuchi in Kyoto, their quarters of the Tendai School, Mount Koya, and the headquarters of the Shingon School, formed powerful armies of warrior monks capable of facing the lords of the Middle Ages. These warrior monks were dressed in long robes with stoles covering their faces, giving them a fearful appearance. In pursuing unification, Oda Nobunaga destroyed the private military organizations established by the monasteries. In 1571, he attacked and burned Irakuju to the ground, destroying their military might. Hideyoshi did the same to the warrior monks of Nigoraji in 1585. By the 17th century, the Tokugawa clan had completed the disarmament of the monasteries. So the monasteries used to protect themselves by using the soldiers and warriors of nearby lords, but in the end they were all pacified and destroyed. Okay, something is going on here. We can't use a scout here, although we can actually. If we go to the hunters, find the spy's western key, out is here. That is why they're talking about the spy, because he's here. He's in the outskirts of Seika. We're in Seika. It's an abandoned house. I don't know north or south. Let's try there first. There he is. So that is the guy looking for Kyonyo, who we don't want killed, and they're hunting him. So the spy's hideout's there. That's where these conversations have been coming from. So let's go and deal with him first and foremost. Then we'll take care of the castle. We're not allowing anyone to kill him.
I saw him.
Yeah.
Hyunyo.
That's what he's talking about.
People look for him. Maybe they will come to Saika.
Okay. We now know that he's over here. An abandoned house on the outskirts. Did we actually... there's a merchant here we haven't spoken to. Let's just double check. He may have one of the remaining tea sets we need.
I am honored to show you my wares.
Does he have the remaining tea set we need? No. Be the answer to that.
Until we meet again.
Okay. So Yasuke's going to go and take care of this guy, the spy. Then we might swap to Noae to go and do the castle, just because it's a bit easier using her to take down a castle than Yasuke, because he will just get the alarm sounding and be in trouble very quickly. And then Jun-Jiro. It's a big abandoned house, this one. Okay, there's a few markers coming up. The plan is just to walk in and kill everyone. It's an investigation zone. He may not be here then. We may have to look for clues to his whereabouts. Yeah, he's not here.
Saika, Kyonyo's exact location is not here, but this Kamakichi has revealed himself to me.
Journal entry 1. A samurai, a ronin, and now a beggar, but I'll find Kyonyo here. My fortune will change. I'm guessing he's now dressed as a beggar then.
I think this can help me find Kamakichi's location.
Someone knows something. The market guards might have disclosed my plan. Regardless, my nightly prowls in the monk houses will continue. The Ikko-Ikki feels safe there, to my advantage. I would say, though, if you're a spy, why would you write down your plan?
This bounty hunter, Kamakichi, has been gathering information, listening in on conversations.
Yasuke can just walk in and kill him, that's true.
For weeks.
Journal entry 3. I heard Kyonyo's father hired someone to locate his son. Whoever they are, they will be too late to interfere. I'm so close, I can smell the promised reward. Okay, so the spy is here. We just now need to find his exact location, as he wasn't in the building we thought he was in. So we've got to assassinate him next. He visits the monk house at night, and he roams the market during the day. Maybe I had to search him up, but to be fair. There he is. Time to put an end to this guy. Downside to this, if we kill him and see people see, there is a chance the other guards around will join in. As they can do that sometimes, so we have to be aware of that. Right. But yeah, not much of a spy. Writing down his plan in an abandoned house seems a bit silly. But there we go. Who are we to judge? Which means he's one of the ones here. He's in the market, isn't he?
Good, good.
Hang on. Oh, no, he's staying further up. He's not them then. So is he one of those? There he is. So he's in the monk houses currently. I'm guessing that's him. Yes, it is. There we go. That's the guy we're going to kill.
Man looks like he's on the watch. It must be Kamakichi.
No, I saw him.
Brutal assassination.
Look here!
Yasuke always makes them look in before he kills them. It's just his way. We are going to have to deal with the guards. I knew this would happen. It's annoying that no matter what happens, you have to then kill the guards. Whoa, these guys pack a punch. Right, we finished, or is there going to be anyone else join in? There was someone else. I don't know where he was. He was firing.
Knew Kyonyo's location. I need to find him before the other bounty hunters do.
Let's take down this guy. I think he was one firing at us previously. I know it might be him that was firing at us. Right, let's quickly go and deal with this guy.
Let's see what you've got.
There's several guys here, to be fair. We also need to look at the board as well. Where's the other guy? Is that all of them? I think that is all of them, actually. Right. Board. Let's have a look at the board as well, because now things are going to change. A new mission. We've got to speak to Kyonyo. He's in Seika Castle, so we're going to have to speak to him. Objectives on here. Obviously, the hunters. We've just taken down another one. This was Kamakichi. Through surveilling ordinary people, the spy tries to find Kyonyo's exact whereabouts. Luckily, his knowledge never made it to the leader of Kyonyo's bounty hunters. We don't know who the leader of them is. The interrogator is the next person we've got to deal with, trying to find Kyonyo. And what did we gain from killing that guy? Ah, Yasuke gained something. Noae, sorry. She gained a new Kushigama by the looks of things. The Whip of the Deserter. Right. I was saying for the castle, we might be better off as Noae. Especially for the climbing part there. To be fair. You know what? Let's go in as Yasuke. If we set an alarm off, we set an alarm off. I'm sure we can deal with it. The viewpoint, though, will be the problem. Potentially. How do we get into the castle? People training nearby. I don't think I can get in from here, can I? There's no way we're getting up there as Yasuke. I do not know. I can see people up there training. Again, a bow seems so underpowered. I don't know why. Right, let's have a look at William. Seems to be a path. A path is there to come in the main entrance. There is a back entrance potentially here. I don't think how you get up there. And we'll chuck that mission on so we know that's what we're doing. I think we need to come out and go round to come back in. There's no way Yasuke is going to climb up there. So, why is someone's afraid of something? I don't know what that is. What's going on there? I see people moaning. Don't know. They may have been frightened of us, to be fair. Yasuke has that effect on people sometimes. Right, I think if we go out and then there is a... Ah, hang on. Is this a road in? Or is that just the monks' houses? Monks' houses, I think, isn't it? Yeah, this was the monk houses. Round the back. Right, someone's talking for me. I was just trying to listen to what they were going to say. Okay, I think there is a... From the map, it looks like there's a pathway this way. There we go. Ah, there's a climb point here. I wasn't actually going to go through the front door if we could avoid it. Let's just find our way in. And obviously Yasuke is not as good as Noae in these situations. Unless we can make his bow stronger, we may have a few issues. Right, we are trying to head to the far end to speak to Kyonyo. We want to try not to set any alarms off if we can avoid it. Bow-wise, can we make his bow any stronger? We've got 8 points to spend. Maximum capacity, that's done. Critical damage, will that help? Marksman touch. When hitting target's head with a posture arrow, this fire a second over pressing. We got here. Shoot 4 as the closest enemy. Staggering blast. We don't have that on our assigned ones, to be fair. Time slows down. Ah, there we go. Each kill increases damage. We'll take that one. Bow flashes the trigger. Okay, that's not bad. What do we got here? Silent arrows 2. There we go. That will do more damage now with silent arrows. We'll take that as well. Not that we use it. And bow-wise, we just need the bow with the biggest headshot damage. Ours is 7. That's more. The bow of wounding does more. And that one does it. Dragon's Wrath even does even more than that. Okay, let's do that then. Let's see if we actually take anyone down with an arrow immediately. Where's that guy disappeared to? There's actually, I didn't see that guy there. He's an actual marksman, that guy. Silent arrows seems to be the ones to use. There we go.
What was that?
Now we can take people down with headshots. No, this isn't really Yasuke's forte. Sleeping guy over there. I'm ignoring all the gold for the minute. Okay, we've got a marksman there. We've got a guard there. Daisha over there. Daisha there. And obviously over there is everything else we need to do. Okay, we can clear stuff that's here, I think, now. Now them two are down. We may as well quickly loot this stuff, as there's no one else around, it doesn't look like. Okay, that's all that looted. I could do with arrow refills, but I can't see any around, to be fair. Hang on. No rations, not arrows. There's also a load of stuff over here to take. There's a key there as well. It's down. Okay, we can quickly grab all this stuff in here. We've got a key as well. So we'll undo this doorway. We can get a scout to come and take some of this as well. Clear some of the gold at least. There we go. Scout's taking that one. Chest here. Another scout. Gained a new bow. Let's have a look at that one to see how good it is. Strong guard and boulder for the hideout. Always good, these boulders. Okay, that's that cleared at least. What's the bow like? Is it better or worse? A headshot, he goes down. The other damage doesn't matter. It's the headshot that matters massively. For the time being, anyway. Right, we need to be heading up over there. Stairs are here. If there's an alarm, we're about to set it off really badly. Because we're just walking in. Whoa, a double attack there got us there. Has he alerted anyone else? Yes, he has. Trying to block these attacks is not easy. Anyone else? Whoa. The Naginata here would be a better option, just with how many people are attacking us at once. Right, he's down. Who's that firing at us? Oh, one guy there. Okay, he's down. We are free and clear. No one else knows we're here now. For a minute, anyway. Need more silent arrows. Because our key works for all the doors. That's handy. Our key works for every door. Smuggle some more resources. See walking around here is. Move.
I'm sure it's...
He's going to wish he hadn't come to investigate the noise now, isn't he? Another Naginata. Right, there is one of the 3 Daisho we need to take down is in the building just across from us. He's asleep. Oh, we've got an opportunity here. He's asleep. Downside is it's dark. Someone's just woke him up, I think. There he is.
Oh.
Right, 1 Daisho down. Got a new Konobo for that one. Okay, there's another chest over here. 2 more Daisho to deal with. A new armor. The epic bow armor. We said we needed a better bow. Maybe bow armor is the way to go. A new Konobo. We are level 49. We can't wear it yet. The archer outfit until we get to level 50. I knew we was close. Right, Daisho's there. Trying to think the best way up. There's something in here, I think. Could do with arrow refill, ideally. Because silent arrows seem to do the most damage. We haven't got any left.
I'll find out what's going on here.
They're poison arrows. I thought might help. There you go. Poison arrows worked. See an arrow refill nearby? Doesn't seem to, does he? Annoyingly.
My eyes.
Can't let them go and tell anyone else we're here, so we have to take them down as quickly as we can. Another archer over there. Daisho's coming.
Let's see what you...
Okay, we couldn't get him. We couldn't just take the Daisho down as he decided to fight. So no brutal assassination. Although this Daisho's an archer Daisho, so he's not going to last very long, I don't think. Right, 2nd Daisho down. Them Teppos do a lot of damage, so be careful of those. And these fast guys as well can be a problem. Right, 2nd Daisho down though, 1 to go. So far, no alarms, which I'm surprised by. Right, Teppo guy's down. There was another Teppo guy there. Have some poison for your trouble. Okay, once again. Okay, maybe not. Shout for those bombs. Give him lots of poison. Is the other guy died of poison yet? No, not quite. He is now. found the temple grounds. There's actually a knowledge point here to gain as well. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if we. I don't know if we missed it because we hit the door. Maybe. Okay. Find 2 lost pages in the temple grounds. We're still missing a day show as well. I'm assuming there's no one else in here. Have some point. I'm out of arrows. No. I mean, I can't do that. I can do that. I just did. So far, Yasuke is making short work of this place, without setting an alarm off. Right. Was missing 1 day show though. He's got to be further in, hasn't he? A day show's in there. There we go. We know where he is now. There's a load of stuff to pick up in here. Being able to see what you're picking up sometimes would be handy. Rations don't need refilling. Right, where's the entrance to up there? Although it says we can climb here. Although it's Yasuke climb, I'm not sure. Oh no, he's in. He is in. Okay. We'll do the Kyonyo stuff afterwards. Let's try and do the day show and stuff first. So they're bleed arrows. Again, we are nearly out of all arrows. I think one person just fell off the side. They're not quite dead though. How are you not bleeding to death? There we go. Right, he should die. We've got no arrows bar normal arrows now. Don't climb down. Climb up. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Where's the day show? There's something in there, but where we did see where the day show was, didn't we? Okay, someone's firing arrows at us from over here. So fast, those guys with the Naganatas. Okay, another one down. We're making headway, I'll give you that. Where is the day show though? We did see where his location was earlier, from below. And now can't see him. Why is he not showing up? Thank you for the like, brothers. Much appreciated. Yeah, we could probably swap. We are out of arrows. We could just go Teppo, to be fair. To make noise. You know what? We haven't used Teppo in ages. Use Teppo. That'll do. We haven't used Teppo for quite a while. If we're going to do this, we will do it properly. Missed. Downside, it takes so long to load. The double shot tempo is the best one. You guys are so quick. Right, where is that Teppo guy? Over there. Who can load faster? I can load faster. We haven't got other bullets, so let's just try the other bullets. Oh, not another Naginata. We got him. Right, it's him taken care of. Still haven't found the day show though. I swear we saw where he was. And now I've kind of lost track of where he is. We're making our way through the castle at least. Right, there's something to pick up here which is a collectible. So let's grab that while we're here.
The detail on this box.
Ah, it's an ammo box. Oh, we can refill Teppo shots. Nice. So this will be one of the collectibles we need to hand in as valuable objects. And this will be the ammunition box. This elegant wooden box that protects from damp also obscures the true provenance of the shots stored within. Who knows what sort of ammunition it is or where it was made. As many lands exist as there are ways to kill a man, and both are routinely explored. Right, we're still going to kill one last day show, wherever he may be. More stuff over here. I'm just amazed we haven't set an alarm off. There don't seem to be alarms here, strangely. That's a katana for Noae. Might as well grab what we can while we're here. It's another building to unlock. I don't even know how many how many more scouts we've got to smuggle resources the way we're going. That's a lot of resources we're going to be smuggling out. Right, we're out of scouts now, so no more smuggling. Yeah, out of scouts. As I say, we're not going quiet. We've been through there already, haven't we? So, I think we'll have to find a way. I think it's up, isn't it? Is that over there? Or is there steps up over here, maybe? Oh, it's. I think it's there. Yeah, Daisho's in the house. He's in the building. Right above us. Yeah, you're not here, Luke. Missed it. These Naganatas are a pain. Okay. We're going to work our way through the building, essentially. Danger is upstairs. I think he might even be asleep. They're searching for us.
This time.
Another Naginata. Basically destroying the building at the same time. There's a... Oh, it's a Naginata. Naginata, isn't it? Obviously. Had to be a Naginata. Weapon of choice for the Daisho. Okay, we probably should change weapon here. To be fair, we should swap our bow to a Naginata. Would probably help. There we go. Is that the best one? I think it is. Well, they've all got Naganatas themselves, you might as well join in. Especially in a confined space, that move that we can do, where we can spin round, I think in a confined space it works really well. Like this. I didn't really get much movement on it, to be fair. That double block there that matters massively. Daisho over here, we knocked him down. Missed the kick. I wouldn't say we're winning this fight in a minute, although we just made him vulnerable there. Couldn't take advantage. Oh, that's a spin round though. His arm is down as well. Another Naginata warrior joining in. Ah, not enough. Take him down. Right, us and Daisho. Made him vulnerable. Back to Katana, it's one-on-one. We'll go back to Katana. And the Daisho's down. Ah, we did it all. Daisho is down. We can find the chest. We've got a new Katana there for Yasuke. We'll have a look at that in due course. We need to head up, I think, to get the legendary chest that we need. Let's see what else. The viewpoint's above the legendary chest, to be fair, so that might be something we can do while we're here. Get off there. Drop down. There is something under there, strangely. I think that's out. Is that outside? Can't be. Go back inside the window. I didn't mean... I won't go back inside now, will he? Ah, it's annoying. We're in that window then. I don't think there's any soldiers around. I think we have literally killed everyone. The legendary chest is normally right at the top. I know we haven't killed everyone, there's still someone here.
That looks suspicious.
I wasn't expecting anyone still to be here, to be fair. Tefo shot reloaded as well. Arrows we can reload. Okay. Stairs going up. Am I wrong in legendary chest being here? Viewpoint is there, which is above us. Maybe a legendary chest isn't here then. I thought it was, to be fair. I was hoping as Yasuke we can get the viewpoint. And I think we're going to be able to, yeah. Grab the viewpoint as Yasuke, we'll work out what this legendary chest is. Oh, we're getting there. Yeah, with them healing, it doesn't help. The big thing is, we're only clearing this because we're already here. Otherwise, this would have been left. And we've still got a mission to do inside here as well that we need to look at. That's a legendary chest there in the other building, I think. There we go. A few new points arrived. So, legendary chest is in the building opposite where we are now. And then we need to go to the temples to see Kyonyo as well. I don't think there's many warriors left, to be fair. Although that's saying there's something below us here. There's a white dot below us, which I don't know what that is. But it means we've got to go and find out. There's a weird chest there as well, below the stairs, that I can't seem to get to. Is there a crawl? There's no crawl space, is there? Under the stairs? No. Not sure how you get to that. That's not the thing that interests me the most. It's the white dot interests me the most, because normally there's something important. Okay, I don't think there's any more to collect from in here. So stairs down is what we're looking for. There we go. Ah, there's an underground cache. That's why. That's so we can see things below us. There's an underground cache of supplies. Now we can't do any smuggling, as that's all done. That was a legendary chest. There we go. Legendary Kanobo gained. Can't smuggle anything out as we're out of scouts. So that is the castle complete. We've leveled up to 50 as well. Which means we need to head to Hideout at some point to upgrade, which will probably not be a bad plan once we've done Jun-Jiro, to be fair. Right, we need to go and find the mission guy, which is over there, the temple. And we're still not allowed here, so there still may be enemies around to watch out for. There we go. Probably should have looked at legendary Kanobo. Oh, these things. Naginata's again. Starting to hate Naginatas just because of how many things they have. You have to block so many to make them vulnerable. Right, you guys finished? No, someone just blew someone else up. Don't think they were meant to do that to themselves there. Right. I think we may be okay now. I don't think there's going to be many more people left to really mess us around. Kionyo is meant to be here somewhere. We've got to find him. What's this over here? Ah, there's an underground. There's something underground here. That could be where Kionyo is then. Before that, we might as well clear what's up here first. Which, one of the lost pages is over here. We'll find the second lost page in a second. Please don't be up really high, because we won't be able to get to it as Yasuke as easily. Where's the other lost page? Please don't be up the top. Oh, I had to be, didn't it? It's always going to be at the top of the building. Yasuke can't get up there, I don't think. There is no way of Yasuke getting up there. I don't think I can even run through the doors for a ladder. No, they're solid doors. Yeah, Yasuke will not get up there. Okay, we can't give the last lost page to complete that to the knowledge point. We'll have to come back as Noae for that. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. Let's head down the ladder and see if we can find Kionyo though and that mission move forward. We're guessing he's down here. It makes sense that he's hiding. That's the amount of people after him. In fact, there he is. Right, let's speak to Kionyo. Does he know what people are after him?
Life is full of surprises. One moment I'm getting ambushed by bounty hunters. The next, you stroll in. Oda's giant, the great Yasuke.
I am here on behalf of our ally, Noae, and your father. He said you are being hunted.
I thought he had other priorities. I can handle these bounty hunters.
I'm not sure you can.
Your injuries suggest otherwise. They will not rest until you are dead, or until I deal with them.
I cannot afford to be choosy about the help I accept. Not until I'm ready to fight back. I'm grateful for your aid. Here, this is all I know about the men.
Okay, so we'll get some more locations then.
No more, but my contact in Koya-san has gone quiet. If you could check on him, I'd be grateful.
I will.
As for me, I'll be moving on. I have to assume my enemies may know I'm here. Meet me in Kumano-Sanza, and when the time is right, we will end the leader. Together.
Stay safe.
So that'll be the final leader of the bounty hunters to take care of alongside him then. There's a note here I think to read as well. What's the note say? Kenyo is at Niguriji. Contacts are saying that Kenyo has arrived in Niguriji and has met with several people there. After the fallout between you two, it will not be surprising he's trying to undermine you. So I'm guessing that mission is updated. The bounty hunters down here. There we go. So we know that the talk to the guard, the contact in Koya-san has gone silent. And then this guy here, the interrogator, is in the woods, but he's at the Kimono Nachi Taisha woods. But what we need to do now is get the last lost page. We have to talk to Noae. And then Noae's mission down here with Jun-Jiro as well. That's the focus. So then we take on Mitsuhide. Don't think I can change character here because it's a red area. No. Okay, why don't that's change? I did think that might be the case. We gained a new a new katana, sorry. Not as good. What else did we gain weapon-wise? New Kanobo. The Tail Smasher. Nice. And then also we gain new armor for Yasuke. We already got the archer outfit. That is better than what we're wearing. But it's not as good as the traditional Kabekamono garb. Vulnerable damage goes down, critical damage is up, and so is health. So that's his current outfit, as it's his best one so far. Right, we need to get out to a safe point that's up to Noae so we can come back in so she can grab... There we go. We might be able to change now as it's yellow. Yeah. It's up to Noae. She can head back in, grab that last thing, last lost page for the knowledge point, and then head south for Jun-Jiro. I don't know if she picked any new stuff up. She did. New katana. Oh, that one, silent katana wounding is better. Not by much, though. Is it worth the change? I think we'll just keep that one. Tanto, we've got a new one over here. Not as good. And that's everything for her. Okay. So we head back inside now. I don't think they would have a chance to
raise the alarm if they see me.
Yeah, I don't know if the enemies are going to be fully back or not. As Noae, can we speak to Jun-Jiro? No, we can't speak to Kian yet. Which way did we come in? That leads you outside, but that's not the way we came in, was it? No, it was up there. There we go. I forgot there was a drop down. And then there'll be a ladder up here. I'm hoping no enemies. We can grab the lost page and just crack on. I've got a feeling we haven't restocked enemies, so we're all good. The lost page is up here. I did say we need to level up and stuff, all our gear. Right, it's not up there. There we go. Temple ground stump. I think we need 9 more now to level up. But at least that's done. So we're heading south now for the Jun-Jiro mission. And then, I know there's a load of stuff over here to do. But it'd probably then head back to level up. And then from there, Mitsuhide is probably, it should be our next point of call. Okay, just going to try and make our way down as safely as possible. We have got the roll to avoid damage. It's too high. Pathway over there is what we want. Because we can follow the pathway all the way down. The only thing I've not looked at is mastery points. There's something else to look at some point. But we're just going to head to Jun-Jiro, do the mission, and then, yeah, then we'll head back to Hideout, upgrade our legendary gear to 50, which is our current level. And we won't upgrade legendary gear again until 55, is my thinking. And then, yeah, we need to go and meet Lady Neen. Okay, we're just going to keep following the path round, essentially. We can pray here, though, and that will give us a boost. Jun-Jiro seems to be to do with the story as well quite a bit. I wonder if that will change anything in terms of the Templars and stuff, because we need another Templar agent to go after to carry on Yasuke's main story, really. I'm guessing he's in this village then. A young Jun-Jiro. He's a long way from home. Or away from our hideout, I will say. Normally, I wouldn't expect him to be this far away for a young boy. A couple of gold around, which means there's stuff to do here. What's up there? Is that keys, or is that going to tell us about this place? This is, oh, that's a brewery we're not allowed in. Okay. Jun-Jiro, I don't think is in the brewery. That may be something we need to take care of in future. He actually might not be in this village, to be fair. Oh, there's an ornament vendor. We've got to go and see them first, as they may have the final tea set we need. And that's something else that can then be handed in.
It is my pleasure to welcome you.
Please have the final tea set. At least there's something else we can complete. Okay, these are all quest items. I'm guessing these are items that Jun-Jiro needs, because it does say we're making a recipe. So we're going to buy these now, and that will save us coming back for them. Spring onion as well. Show you sake, kombu. I don't know what some of these are, to be fair. Salty fish. And then she doesn't really have anything else. Stuff for the hideout, but just cosmetics. So hopefully that speeds up the mission with Jun-Jiro a little bit, because we've already got the ingredients he's asked for. Tell me why I try to look at every merchant we come across. Okay. I think he's just outside the village, you know. Puppeteers. New codex entry, puppeteers. I think we've got a food one. No. Puppeteers. Puppeteering troops travel between villages, moving from port to port and village to village, where they performed at inns, the common rooms of shrines, and other places available. As a group, they were marginalised by those who were able to remain settled. The troops were usually made up of several couples and their children. The performers made the dolls, manipulated them, danced and sang. These troops have existed since at least the 11th century. Sometimes these troops were in the service of the Buddhist temple and contributed to the spread of their faith by telling pious stories or stories about miracles. In the 13th and 14th centuries, it was often women who performed the shows, and this was still the case in the 16th century. Each puppet was manipulated by a single person who made it dance and sing. Sometimes women in the troupe also danced and sang while heavily made up. It also seems that women who manipulated the dolls were occasionally sex workers, as was often the case with dancers and storytellers at the time. It should be noted that these troops frequently moved, therefore they could provide information about the movements of armies, for example. By providing confidential information for a fee, they were, in other words, acting as spies. Spectators paid for the performance according to their means. Sometimes, but especially true for Noae theatre, monasteries or lords paid the actors, and a collection was organised among the spectators. The troops, these troops of puppeteers were quite useful, especially for information. Will he talk to us? No. Can we stand and watch? I wouldn't say it's that entertaining, to be fair. Doesn't seem to be doing very much. Right, come on, Jun-Jiro. Hang on. So I thought they were having a conversation. I was going to overhear it, but they stopped. Right, Jun-Jiro is over here. It's a long way from the hideout. All we know is he wanted Noae to help him. Let's find out what he needs.
Noae! I want to practice making a soup for Master Sorin. Something I can cook when we visit him. It has to be special.
Auntie Matsu always said cooking is the language of the heart. Anything you make for Master Sorin will be special.
I know, but I want it to be perfect. I came to Ki to try shoyu, their famous fermented soy sauce. And I have mochi and daikon already, but I don't know what else to put in the soup. I want it to have meaning.
You want the soup to have meaning?
Master Sorin always talked about the
It's
meaning
a soup.
of words
Chuck
and
what you want in
symbols
it.
and stuff. If I make a soup with meaning, he'll know I listen.
Symbols. Maybe an ingredient that represents Master Sorin's pilgrimage?
Yeah, something brown, like the dirt path. What else? What else?
Something from the sea? To symbolize the changing tides of life.
You're good. But remember, Master Sorin doesn't eat anything that has a heart. So no fish.
Okay.
That means you'll need to get 2 things. He's famous shoyu and 1 ingredient that's brown and comes from the sea.
Actually, I bought some things in the village already.
That's why I bought them early.
You have the ingredients? You sure? I don't want to start cooking until you have everything.
I'm ready to give you the ingredients. There we go.
You don't trust me, Jun-Jiro?
Okay. Let's see what you brought. Yatta! You got the shoyu. What else? I'll take everything you bought. But you tell me which ingredient goes in the soup. The most meaningful one.
Oh, we have to pick. Okay, salted fish. He won't eat fish because it's got a heart. Spring onion. Suggest using everything. Sake, kombu, dakan. I don't know what they all are, to be fair. Let's put sake in.
Here, sake. It represents the... Actually, I don't know why I bought it. Don't drink it.
Okay. Well, I'll do my best with this, I guess.
That may have been the wrong answer then.
It's terrible. Too much flavor, but also not enough. It's bad. Guess I'll have to make something else for Master Sorin. Thanks for trying.
It's kind of you to think of Master Sorin.
I think we messed that up a little bit because it didn't go through the plan.
You think so? Do you think Yasuke believes that too?
Yasuke more than anyone.
Then maybe I'll make some soup for him. But a different soup.
Yeah, I think we messed up a little bit by giving him sake. We should have thought about his age. Hay supply, the outdoor cosmetic now gained. Quest complete. Let him catch up for a second. What does he now? The league. So his mission in the league is now done. We still need to go and help Yugaro at some point as well. But we said what we'd do is main mission, Shinbakfu, the Mitsuhide. We need to meet with Lady Nin. We said that's what we'd do once we'd done that mission, but also we're going to head to Hideout to upgrade our gear first and foremost, and then we'll head to Lady Nin over here and find out how we're going to get to Mitsuhide. So, upgrade our gear to level 50, only legendary. We'll stick to Noae for the minute to go and see Lady Nin, because Mitsuhide, it kind of is something that Noae needs to take care of, I would say. Although Yasuke's got just about as much wanting to kill him as well, for betraying Nobunaga. But we'll upgrade gear, throw in a save, and then head to Lady Nin. We've got about 40 minutes. I'm not sure if we'll get Mitsuhide done today or not. Okay, scouts are replenished because we've changed season. Doesn't seem like anyone wants to talk, which is good. I don't think there's anything left to... Yasuke can talk.
I nearly fell asleep at the pond. Does that count as meditation?
Oh, we can change basically to him. I don't think we've got anything to upgrade. I'm not 100% sure, so let's have a quick look. Let's check this. No, so that's maxed out at level 3. I wish the upgrade bar was missing, so then you knew you couldn't upgrade it. That can't be upgraded anyway. That's the tea room. Dojo. Maxed out. No. No. And I think the forge is already maxed out as well, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so nothing can be done there. Build-wise, main buildings are all done. We can build this room. A Shinto shrine creates a spiritual bond with the kami. Benefits of praying at any shrine are enhanced. We can't do that. We haven't got enough materials. Tea room we've already got. Gallery we've already got. They still need doing. So ginger is the next one. Find somewhere to put it. I think it could connect. I wonder if it can connect over here. There we go. We're actually running short of money for the first time. And I don't think it upgrades, no. So that's everything out of the building dump. The only thing we were short of is money when it comes to upgrading gear, I think, now. Right, someone to talk to over here. That wasn't there a minute ago. He won't... Why would he not talk to us? That generally means Yasuke needs to talk to him, I think. So we'll have to hold off on that. Right, forge. We'll upgrade Noae's stuff first and foremost, then we'll go to Yasuke's after, with whatever materials we have left. So, our best legendary is Snakebite. We can get that to level 50. There we go. Doesn't necessarily mean it's better than the one we're using, that's the thing, but we'll see. Tanto, the Masamune's Thorn. Right, we haven't got enough materials to get that to level 50. You can go up one level. What are we short? Oh, we're short of money. That's the problem. Right, we can't upgrade our Kushigama. Yeah, money's going to be the problem here. Can't upgrade that. Can't upgrade that. And Trinket. Yeah, we can't do any upgrades then. I'm surprised by that, to be fair. The only thing we might be able to do is engravings. The katana that we've got, it's already got 2 on it. But there could be some we can... Oh, again, we can't afford them. We've never had an issue with money before. Yasuke, does his equipment cost money to upgrade? Yeah, it does. Okay, so then upgrading isn't going to happen, which is fine.
Hurry back.
We're going to go and see Lady Neen then. A new mission's just appeared over here. What's this? Return to Jun-Jiro. Okay, so it's another Jun-Jiro mission over there to go and do. He's heading back to his original home place, isn't he? Essentially. Jun-Jiro mission has now appeared over there. We can ignore that for the minute though. We're going to Lady Neen. So she's over there. So our best port of call is here. And then Lady Neen, hopefully, will have a way of getting to Mitsuhide. But we shall see. And I'm hoping that in turn will allow us to find someone else with the Templars. There still seems like so much to do. I've seen people roughly have this done in roughly around 120 hours. We're not quite 100 hours just yet. There are new ones to find there. World map will update. There we go. Right, Lady Neen. Oh, what I didn't check is we did upgrade some equipment, didn't we, for Noae? Let's just see if we're using it or not. So, sword-wise, obviously drilling game goes down, ability damage goes down, but weapon DPS and posture go up. So we'll swap to that for the time being. Did we upgrade Tanto? I can't remember if we did or not. Oh, we've got 2 Tantos here. They're level 51. Both the same as well. The Toxic Tanto of Grace. Surprised to have 2 of them. And that one won't clear off for some reason. That's weird. Okay. Will it clear off now? No. There's something's happened here because one of those... I don't think we're meant to have 2. So something's gone quite a little bit wrong there, I think. We did manage to upgrade any of our gear. So no changes there. Okay, Lady Neen. I think she's across on a different part of the island, isn't she? I think we have to cross water to get to her. Yeah, we need to get to the bridge across here. There was an arrow here, but it's gone now. Sure, there was something there a second ago. That's why I stopped, thinking there was no arrow or something. Oh, animal. I haven't had one of these in ages. So these are the animals that you need to draw. We have not had one of these in ages.
I need to paint this. I need to be quiet.
Slow and steady.
Seize the moment. I need to be quiet.
Okay, I thought it was the birds there, but it's not. It's over there.
Good view from here.
There we go. I don't know how many of those there are to do in total, but that's the first one in a very long time we've done.
Perfect.
Ducklings above, exactly. Grooming Mandarin ducks. Wall decoration gained. That will also be a codex entry as well. It normally is. Okay. Right, over the bridge. And let's go and see Lady Neen. And of course, I think she's in a shrine. Hills of Meeting, or maybe not. This is the Hills of Meeting. So everyone goes to their meetings. And someone says, I'll meet you in an hour. Hills of Meeting. So this looks to be one of their temples. Oh, this is, okay, so this is one of the things for Noae to do. These, I really do struggle with these sometimes. But we'll get it done first. It's when they go invisible that I kind of struggle with what we need to do. Oh, there's doubles. Wow, okay. That's different. Messed it up. No, I didn't. I thought I messed up then. I keep messing that final one up for some reason. There we go, finally did it.
I am resilient. A bending branch in the rain.
So let me catch up again for a second. I think we've got a load of points to spend, to be fair. There's a lost pages to find here as well. I think that's still going to show that Tanto, isn't it? Yeah. We've got 10 mastery points to spend, which we should really spend. This is the kick away when we do smoke screen. Can now drop a smoke bomb after the push. That's quite cool. That one's that's not fully upgraded. One on the top. Only got 3 left though now. We'll have a look at tools. I think tools have already been maxed out by now. Smoke bombs. There we go. So duration's increased. Yeah, that'll do for me. Points wise. Right, Lady Dean. She is in here. Let's go and see what she has to say. Let's see if we can find Mitsuhide.
You have returned.
My lady.
Your visit can mean only one thing. The Shinbakfu.
One remains. Mitsuhide.
You honor Lord Nobunaga, as he would have wanted.
Thank you, my lady.
Mitsuhide has gathered his forces in Shoryuji Castle. I hope he fears what is coming.
Are we just going to head straight for the castle, hopefully?
Lord Nobunaga wanted to unify the land. Mitsuhide wants to subjugate it. The people deserve justice.
Then press forth and execute justice.
That's it. Press forth and execute.
As we speak, Lord Hideyoshi is readying his forces near Shoryuji Castle. This battle will shape the country for generations. If Lord Hideyoshi triumphs, we enter a new age.
With your husband in power.
It is a delicate situation. Lord Hideyoshi is ambitious, as is every other daimyo. What matters now is defeating Mitsuhide. Go, finish the Shinbakfu, and may you find there what you seek.
Finally get a proper revenge on Mitsuhide. I think out of the both of them, to be fair, Yasuke has more reason to kill him.
We have to get to Hideyoshi before he kills him, otherwise the box is lost.
But then she needs the box.
We have to move quickly.
Okay, we'll play as Noae for the minute. We'll probably hopefully swap as we go, depending on what this wants us to do. That quest is complete. The peasant who would be king. Let's let everything catch up. New quest. Topple the traitor. Okay, let's have a look at the objectives board. That's it. We know where he is. We've just got to go and kill him. Topple the traitor. While we're here, we might as well do. We are here. We might as well quickly clear the lost pages. It makes sense while we're here. If we can find out, one's there. Yeah, I don't know really who the person to kill him is. Obviously, Noae wants or needs. Oh, Japanese Gardens. Noae wants the information on the box, whereas Yasuke wants to kill him for betraying Nobunaga. So I don't really know who should be the one to take him down. What do you guys think? Should it be Yasuke or should it be Noae to take him down? Palaces of the ancient aristocracy had gardens composed of ponds and islands with small bridges as early as the 8th century. This tradition continued until the late Heian period, when, under the influence of Amidist Buddhism, they evolved into a symbolic representation of the Pure Land. These gardens, with a harmonious blend of vegetation and water, were places for relaxation, strolling, and sometimes celebration. But in the 14th and 15th centuries, Zen Buddhism led to the creation of a new garden style, characterized by the aesthetic of simplicity. This is reflected in the moss gardens of Seihoji in Kyoto and Tenryuji, one of the 5 mountains of Zen centers of the Rinzai sect, which were designed by Muzo Saseki as a great Zen monk. In these gardens, Saseki ingeniously arranged collections of standing stones to look like waterfalls. Gradually, during the 15th century, small all-mineral gardens were introduced, dry landscape gardens designed to be viewed from a fixed point, unlike the strolling gardens of the past. Like the famous Ryoji in Kyoto, these become places of meditation. 5 islands of stone instead of mist, a sea of sand, surrounded by an ochre colour wall. What is a garden without plants, flowers, and water? This is the apparent contradiction posed for all the Enlightenment seekers who meditate here. However, by the end of the 16th century, the dry garden style began to fade, and the great daimyo chose to create larger, lush gardens again, as the aristocracy had done in the past. Their gardens are incredible. That's what gives us the views, to be fair. Right, we'll find the lost page here in a second, and then we'll find out where we're heading. So lost page should be over there. Something about the lady don't trust her and why. No, exactly. We don't know. Where's it gone? Over there. It's in the tree. No, we don't know what we're going to come up and face. That's the problem. And it might be we fight him and then they're both there anyway. That's the thing. Okay, that's that knowledge point gained. That's done. Another thing crossed off. It made sense to do it while I was here. We now need 7 more. I'm going to throw in a quick save over here. How are we for time? Not long. 20 minutes or so. Okay. Where is the camp? Is the first question. Where are we heading? Well, it said Yamashiro, didn't it? Oh, we don't know where he is. We've got to find him. So Yamashiro is this area here in the middle. He is in Yamazaki. So that's Kyoto there. Gemu Highlands. Hills of Meeting. Agora Pond. Amazaki. It is south of the Yamazaki village. Do we know where the village is? That one there. Let's try a scout here. There we go. So we're meeting up with Hideyoshi first, who's got an army ready to go and fight. So I think we should be Yasuke, because obviously Mitsuhide killed or betrayed Nobunaga, and I think the box is secondary to that when it comes to Mitsuhide, because Mitsuhide originally didn't have the box. So let's go as Yasuke, I think. It makes the most sense, I think, story-wise. There's no telling, we may end up using both of them anyway. But I think as he betrayed Nobunaga mainly, I think that's the focus, isn't it? You agree? Cool. Quickly shut the contracts on, if there's any to put on. No, they're all good. What I will do though, we'll put bow back on for the minute. Yeah, we'll put the bow back on, just in case we need something from range. Someone's not sounding very well. There was also a mission to do here, wasn't there? What's that? Find the cosmetic merchant. As we're here, I know we're trying to do something else, but she's just there. It's not like we have to go far to find her.
Let me know if you require anything.
She may have one of the remaining tea sets, that's the thing. The answer to that is no. An ox as a pet? I've never been so short of money before. It's because we've been buying all the houses and stuff. Right, let's go and meet up with Hideyoshi and then see what his plan is to take down Mitsuhide. My guess is he's going to storm the gates. Okay, there he is. Let's see what his plan is.
If you expect to die, you will fight without fear.
No.
What is the plan?
Lord Nobutaka will take the right flank.
We may have to extend the stream if we don't finish this before midday, which is the next 15 minutes.
Lord Hideyoshi, we are here to join your battle against Mitsuhide.
I was going to say, does he know who we are?
You show loyalty to Lord Nobunaga. Get in the ranks.
Yes, Lord Hideyoshi.
So Yasuke's been told to get in the ranks of soldiers.
Following Hideyoshi is a mistake. To get to Mitsuhide first, we need to be in front, not behind.
Let Lord Hideyoshi fight. We will head straight for Mitsuhide. Are we ready?
Of course we're ready. It doesn't tell us there's anything going to change with doing this. I'm hoping we don't lock ourselves out of anything. There's no guarantee. I don't think we will. We don't know.
Let's move.
But story-wise, this makes the most sense at this moment.
Akechi Mitsuhide has betrayed our master, Lord Nobunaga. Now, he expects us to serve him. Today is the day of our vengeance. Hachiman is watching. Lord Nobunaga is watching. They demand blood. So, let us spill it!
Where's Noae when this is going on, I wonder? Sneaking in, maybe? There he is.
Is this so? What about the Hosokawa clan? And the rest of our allies?
You have no allies as far as I'm concerned.
Then we face the enemy without them.
Take the castle!
Teppos are good while you charge forward, but after that they're useless. We've got to watch out for the Teppo shots though. I don't know if we're changing character during this like we have done previously. We'll see how this goes. Oh, hang on. We're not involved in the fight, are we? Let's play as Noae. Noae sneaking in. I think.
There's too many!
Yeah. Noae sneaking in. She was the one that said there's no point following, we need to be in front. So that's exactly what we need to do, is be in front. And if in this moment, if we'd been Yasuke, we'd be caught quite quickly, I think. All the soldiers fighting out there. Our target is Mitsuhide, and she is the best place, I think, to kill him. Right, too far over there. Now, I'm guessing he's in the big building. Over there is my guess. Yeah. There's something over there. I'm trying to see how we can get close without being seen for obvious reasons. Who saw us there? Anomaly state, we just gained we did something for the animus there, without meaning to. We got a reward as well to gain from the animus. Right, I need to get through there. Lots of people. just been seen. I don't know if we can get away though. Might be able to. Yeah, we can get away. Oh, I didn't kill him. Too heavily armoured to kill him in one go. I don't think they'll be able to keep up with us, so I think we can get away. My thinking is go through the roof and work our way down, is my thinking. Can we go up another level? Okay, there should be, yeah. I'm going to work our way down through the building. Like I say, Yasuke has the most reason to kill him, but he would be rubbish in this instance. It makes the most sense to be Noae as she sneaks away in. We still don't know exactly where he is. He's in here somewhere.
Set up fortifications.
This is undefended. Send archers.
That's why we have to use Noae. Yasuke would be pointless in this situation. Right, what's below? Okay, that's it for the minute there. Keep going down. He probably is on the ground floor, to be fair, but... although, nothing is showing up to say where he is. I thought we'd be able to see him by now.
What a track.
Well, rations, which you don't need. Okay, downstairs. People are moving around. They are looking for... not necessarily for us, I don't think. But obviously they are on a high alert.
They're getting closer.
Who's in this room?
What is a myth?
I didn't die.
Don't know where they went.
The Egon.
Shinobi is here.
Okay, it hasn't quite gone to plan. Although it doesn't seem Mitsuhide's here though. He hasn't come to join in the fight at least.
Can't see them.
Trying to get an assassination in the smoke, but I can't quite get it. Okay. I was trying to swap to maybe go katana. So red attack, missed that one. There we go. Yeah, it didn't quite go to plan. Obviously, we got seen when we tried to take the guy out. He didn't die with one kunai, which was the problem. But we're okay. We're still discreet, I believe. And we still haven't found our target as it stands. Where's the stairs down? I think that's our target there. We're here. Okay, maybe we should have been Yasuke. Maybe we should have been Yasuke. Akechi Mitsuhide, the two-faced.
Deal with this.
Obviously Yasuke working his way through the building wouldn't have been good. He wouldn't have got to the building the way we just did. To be fair. Are we about to change? Oh, he's running away. Yeah, okay. Yasuke time. We don't normally ride a horse, but we're off. Cannot let him get away. No way he's getting away from us. I'm guessing I can't use my bow. I can use my bow. Gallop. Gallop first. Come on. We'll get a bit closer and hopefully we can knock him off his horse.
There it is.
We are catching. We got him, I think. We did say Yasuke was the one who should take him down. And then we may get a wish.
Lord Mitsuhide, we will cover your retreat.
Don't retreat, Mitsuhide. Will he retreat? Because he doesn't want to show... He doesn't want to show that he's beaten, does he? Because he'll lose all kind of integrity to be the lord of the land. There we go.
I will face my fate with sword in hand. Go. I release you.
He can't afford to be seen as weak. And they're both there.
Nowhere to hide.
Turn around, traitor.
Please, we want to be Yasuke for this.
Yasuke, Nobunaga's royal blade.
It is Yasuke time.
I once shared that royalty. Then he bound Enrakuji down. Monks, women, children. We bound and beheaded them all. By the thousands.
Lord Nobunaga was... That does not justify your treachery.
Someone had to save us from his madness. To stop the endless slaughter of innocents.
So you defiled your honor, betrayed your lord. You murdered him with a stab in the back.
The Shinbakfu used me, as I had used you. Have you forgotten Iga?
I'll never forget Iga. Just as I will never forget how you murdered my father.
It was necessary. And now, you back another tyrant. A peasant. For Nobunaga's throne. I saved this country. You will destroy it.
No. We will save it from you.
You never were.
Okay, we are Yasuke. That move there should kill him instantly, really. Okay, so he likes to kick dirt in our face when he can. You don't get many hits in when you make him vulnerable. It's one hit and then he's back on you. Armor's gone. And Noae's turn. Oh, that's cool.
All your father taught you.
Noae's turn. Ah, red move. Didn't spot the red move too late.
You are fading.
Okay, not as easy to block him. Yeah, not as easy to block him with Noae. Definitely a lot harder. Blocks you early and she gets countered.
Careful, Egan. You are fading.
Oh, red move. Can't block too early because he takes advantage. Like that. Keep making that mistake. This is a lot harder with her.
Careful, Egan.
Use his own trick, he likes to kick sand. Right, no more rations left. We got him. Finally got an advantage against him. Just charging us there. Too early.
Careful, Egan.
Oh, he changed his move. Thought he was going for it. I've got no rations left, which is a bit of a concern now. Oh no, we're in trouble. I think Noae's dead. Yeah. Ah, messed it up. I think we'll go back to when her bit started, I think. So much more difficult with Noae. I like the fact he counters you if you try to block early. I like that. We've not seen that until now. No, we're going to start the whole thing again. Okay. Second time round then. So he fakes the attack there, which is quite cool. He kicks the sand instead. Okay, as soon as we get the armor break, I think that's when Noae comes into play. Yeah. Okay, back to Noae now. Got to do better this time. We know we did wrong.
Is that all your father taught you?
Do not block early. Wow. That was a lot of attacks very quickly that we couldn't do anything about. I think blocking may be the wrong thing to do, I think, with her, and it's trying to get in on the little moments to try and get her back in. By dodging him like that. Because blocking, she still takes damage. Like that. I think we need to focus more on dodging rather than blocking. Even there I thought we had it spotted timing wise and it wasn't. Nice kunai that. We got him, we got him. Second time is the charm. Oh, you reckon there's rations in the baskets? Possibly. Yasuke's staying his blade.
Speak.
There is another.
We have overrun by about 10 minutes, but we have to finish this where it is.
You defied death and hunted us down. We underestimated you.
We definitely underestimated her. By far.
He promised allies, then disappeared. He lives where my dream falls to pieces.
You mean Ashikaga Yoshiaki?
Ashikaga Yoshiaki. The one Nobunaga toppled from power.
In the box, where is it?
He has it. It is one of the Imperial regalia.
The jewel.
For years, we searched for it. All that time, hidden in your little village. The Oda clan has many great samurai, but you were the one to avenge our lord. Perhaps you are the greatest of us all.
Enough. Your time has come.
I lived my life as a samurai. Let me die as one.
I could give him what he asks.
He does not deserve it.
It is the 5th month when rain falls. Water rushes in the garden on Osama Mountain. Falling flowers keep back the flow of the pond.
So Yasuke did say he could give him what he wanted.
Undone tonight, samurai.
But Noae said he doesn't deserve the death of a samurai.
Legacy lives on through.
And he nodded at her. Mitsuhide doesn't get a death of a samurai. Instead, he's killed at the hands of an assassin. And Yasuke gave her that moment. I know we're extending the stream to finish this off, but I still want to continue. But I know physically I'm not going to be able to do much more. Okay, where do we stand next then?
Lord Nobunaga has been avenged. My men will collect the traitor's head, and we will savor today's victory.
Will you succeed Lord Nobunaga?
Our council must find a successor to finish the work, with might to crush any opposition.
And grace to maintain the balance.
I am the son of a farmer. I have seen samurai take all and leave nothing. That stops now.
And if they don't, you will hear from us.
I'm sure that I will.
Hideyoshi does seem like a good guy compared to some of the other leaders we've seen. He also seems slightly afraid.
Samurai, your actions have honored Lord Nobunaga.
Thank you, Lord Hideyoshi. That means more than you know. Owari no Uutsuke.
I thought we finally had him. The one with the jewel.
Only one left. Come on, we can do it.
One more person. It doesn't really matter who we play as now because we are out of time. We'll go for Yasuke for a second.
Shogun down.
I like the fact the whole fight wasn't one character and it made you change. Yes, the fight got harder with Noae. Dragon's Edge, legendary katana for Noae there. Top of the traitor is done. The man behind the mask is the next main quest. Let me catch up for a second. Everyone's bowing at Yasuke, I've just noticed. Even though we can assassinate him as well. Let's have a look. So, main quest wise is there, the man behind the mask. If we head down to a board over here, the Shinbakfu, Akechi Mitsuhide. Akechi Mitsuhide betrayed his superior Oda Nobunaga as the mastermind behind the Honoji incident. In the end, Mitsuhide's actions served neither his people nor his own ambition. His reign ended almost as suddenly and quickly as it began. The final member, Ashikaga Yoshiaki. The ousted shogun is the mysterious figure behind the Shinbakfu. Yoshiaki formed an alliance of the ruthless and ambitious, promising each a place in his restored shogunate. So we know why he did it, and that is the final person to take care of there. Now, we're out of time. We don't have time to do this today, unfortunately. Annoyingly, we can head straight there as well. He's at a temple. There's no way we can just go straight there and kill it. Surely. But that will have to wait until next time, I'm afraid, as we are out of time. Let's just double check what we picked up. I think it's... What did we pick up then? I was saying we picked up something new. Oh, a new Teppo. The Brigand's Teppo of Assault is a new Teppo for Yasuke. We also picked up Sagembi's Regrets, which we lose health, so we're not going to change. And Noae picked up a new katana. We're using Snakebite, but this one here, Dragon's Edge. Create an area effect on hit with dodge attacks. That's interesting. More damage, less posture damage. We'll swap to that one for Yasuke then. Mastery points, 7 points to spend for Yasuke. We don't use this skill, but we still need to finish off upgrading everything we can. We'll take these though first. There we go, it's his points spent. Noae's, she's got 4 to spend. Let's quickly chuck them on the katana. It's the skills we don't use that I'm thinking we need to start spending points in. I think that's all we can do for the minute though. Yeah. 7 points needed for next knowledge rank as well. Anything in the codex to look at quickly? There isn't. We did have an animus reward to pick up as well. Who is picking up And there we go. 1,000 keys can now be claimed. 3,840 keys as it stands. And again, we're not going to use them anytime soon, as we're not max level. We'll activate. There we go. And that is it, I'm afraid. I'm kind of annoyed that I can't do much more. Because I want, you know, we're at that point now where, you know, the story's taken a massive turn. But I just can't. We're 82 hours and 6 minutes in as it stands. There is still lots to do alongside taking down the Shinbakfu for the final time. I'm guaranteed there is no way we're heading to that temple and being able to kill him in one go. There's got to be more to it than that. It's not going to be as simple as that, I would have said. But I just don't know. But that is it for today. We are out of time. Now, the schedule for next week will be out on Sunday, 1 PM GMT for scheduled video, 8 PM GMT for live stream community post, telling you all the live stream times of next week. We do lose Monday as it is a bank holiday, and we also lose Thursday because I've got an MRI and my son's got minor surgery as well. That will be happening next week, but we'll have 3 streams next week as it stands. Crazy Iceman, thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you Tuesday afternoon. Have a good bank holiday as well, Crazy Iceman. But that is us. A massive thank you to everyone who's watched the channel update that went live yesterday. And all the new subscribers. I hope you enjoy the content on the channel. We will back Tuesday afternoon. There is daily content. Metal Gear Solid continues this afternoon as well. But that is us. Thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We're back next week, but check the schedule out on Sunday and enjoy your bank holiday weekend. We'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.